Today's You Know What Dude podcast on riotcast.com.
Oh, look at it. Look, Norman on the fucking long neck bass, baby.
Oh, yeah.
What's up? Okay, we had a little malfunction. Deepu got excited. What the fuck happened?
Classic nerd move.
Reminded me of Freaks and Geeks.
We don't know what that is.
Yeah, sorry about that. I dropped a water bottle on the keyboard.
Yep.
And it was the button for end broadcast, apparently.
Wow.
I have news on Will.
Yeah,
He's coming. He's problems with his bike.
Oh, shit.
Wait,
Why you no start, Will? Why you no start?
You're over here.
The Haitian
Sorry.
sensation.
We like to keep the black dude next, in between the two white dudes.
Yeah.
The two Jewish guys. I'm not Jewish.
I wish.
All right, well.
I'd say I'd be doing better, but look at Louis.
Proof that Jews don't control the media. My career.
Not the media. they do control a lot of Metro cards. That wasn't that good. What are you gonna do?
Get it. Thinker.
I don't know. Why are you sweating like a... I'm sorry.
Like a Jew in an audit.
It's horrible. Sweat's mixed with Rogaine is dripping in my eyes.
That's a real Rogaine ad right there.
I'd love to see you have hairy eyelids in a few months.
You're gonna have my eyebrows soon.
Yeah, what did
Good
you?
visual joke
Did you? You're on camera.
I
Tom.
know.
Yeah, it's good.
for the
You really
13
do.
people.
You do have Metzger Muppet eyebrows.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, shit. Yeah, wow.
That was Big J's opening joke at his roast. He was like, Metzger had to leave, but we left Mailloux with his eyebrows. No one knows who I am. That's a terrible opening joke. It was a terrible opening joke to this podcast, too.
Are you Mailloux?
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
Joking.
Yeah.
Joking.
Oh man. All right. So Scope, we'll go around the room and introduce everybody.
I think we all know we got Rob Mailloux in the room from Canada.
Sure.
Are you still in Canada?
I just sold my place. I'm here, like, I'm setting up a room here and everything. I'm fucking making the
comedy room.
transition. I'm not just setting up a room, like, for brooms or anything. Yeah, a comedy room.
So you set
So you
up
have a room here?
Yeah.
Oh, look how excited you got. Another shit room I get to work. Yeah. Some fucking alpha male with tattoos. Bitch me out all the time.
I need a father.
That's all we need is another fucking Luis Gomez.
You used to call me Better Lewis.
Yeah, I used to call him Better Lewis. Hey, so you sold your condo. You
Yeah.
had two of them, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you sold both of them in Toronto.
Still have nothing, but yeah.
Right, and now you're coming down here. You're just going to rent a pad.
Yeah.
With your
Nice.
girl, right?
Yeah, I bring a girl.
Is she from Canada too?
Yeah, she's in musical theater though, so she has something to try to live for here too, which is nice. So.
Right. Yeah, well, live for career-wise.
Yeah.
There's hope.
Yeah.
Fail at.
On many levels.
Just a shot.
Yeah, but she has shitty taste in men.
Sure.
Fucking
Sure.
Definitely daddy issues.
We met at the show with you.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
I know. She thought you were a merchant marine.
The Canadian rattlesnake.
Actually, Lewis calls me the Canadian Cobra, which doesn't have a nearly as impressive sound as a
I got
rattlesnake.
the alliteration.
True.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's a bike tire with a
You
hole
sound-
in it.
I'm the most
You sound like
effeminate snake.
Sound like a balloon float.
Yeah.
Fuck me. I almost got it out. It was a self-deprecating one, too.
Ah.
I was going to call it a fucking pool float when I get on it. Hey, it still worked. I think it was the sound you guys were looking for. Too.
Yeah, I like that.
I was confused.
I don't have the confidence to give you the bandana either. I don't feel that's my place yet.
Oh, believe me. There he is.
Hey,
What'd you
alright.
12th gear break? All right, settle down. Calm down. Calm down.
Anybody know how to fix a bike chain?
Yeah, we do. Go to a bike store and have a guy fix it. That's how you fix it. Put your headphones on. Put your helmet on, too. Can you? Does your helmet? Does your helmet have a hat in it?
With this shit on, because my fucking bike don't work.
We can't hear you because you're not talking on the microphone. Apparently, you're touring fucking Australia. You lost how to talk into a microphone. What's up, buddy?
What's up, man?
Jeez,
What I
you,
miss?
look like you just got to
What's
America.
this guy's name?
How is it that you rode a bike here and you're less sweaty than Katz is?
Yeah,
That's Rogaine.
Because he's been sitting next to black people on the train, so he gets sweaty when he's around black people.
Wow.
Where the hanky-chief? Where the hanky-chief?
It's a hank. Oh God, it's a bandana. It's not. Oh Jesus Christ.
I accept the hanky-chief. I accepted it. You know what I'm saying? When I mess up, I do a bad joke, I accept a Hanky-chief.
He wrote fucking Hanky-chief tracker. Show him that. Can you show him that without shutting the podcast down again?
I don't know.
This motherfucker wrote Hanky-chief for you. Son of a bitch.
That's not how you spell Hanky-chief.
How do you
That's how I want you to spell it.
All right, who else?
Spell it the way it's spelled.
Spelt. Spelt. Who's next, Scobo?
Mark Norman's here.
Hey,
Hating Jews.
hey. Good to be back.
You hate the Jews?
No, I wish I was. I'm envious. Well, not of that one, but I'm envious.
It's funnier because you're sweating.
Yes.
Sweating like shit.
I wish it would stop. It just won't stop.
And you got like summer clothes on.
Yeah,
I know,
man.
you really
You got a V-neck.
Right.
I'm probably hairier than everyone here, so that's
You're
what
just
it is.
like
That ain't
Bill
got
Murray
nothing
and
to
Meatballs.
I'll be your camp counselor.
All right, what are you gonna do?
You just messed up his good joke.
So I didn't see the movie yet. Are you in the movie?
I got cut out.
You
Fuck.
did not.
You're
Yeah.
on the DVD.
I hope I'm on the DVD, but Norton got cut out and Metzger and me got cut out. Brutal.
Wow.
I would kill to be a part of this. It's
Hold
sweeping
on.
the nation.
Was it funny?
It was pretty funny, yeah.
Tell us the scene.
Basically, Schumer and her friend are at a bar hammered, and I hit on her, and I'm like a Wall Street douche, you know. I'm like, hey, what's shaking, baby? And I like hit on her, and she like, I buy her a bunch of drinks, and she walks out on me.
Yeah, they cut it out. Yeah, I see why.
All right. But I was also trying to be Judd Apatow is terrifying on set. By the way, I've talked about this.
Why?
Because he wants you to. He's like, you're a comedian, you're a writer, be funny, and I'm like. This is my first major movie set. I'm already terrified. I memorized the lines. That was hard enough. Now you want me to ad-lib and shit? I couldn't do it. I choked.
If you could have done it, you would have been on the Saturday Night Live right now. But
You're probably right.
Yeah.
That's what Pete
I think
Davidson-
he's fucking great.
He's a great guy.
I know, but I mean, I love that he.
Yeah.
I hate when they're like, just say your fucking line.
Oh, yeah. The
Bye,
fact that
thank
he gave
you.
he
I
gave
wasn't
you
ready.
freedom.
He was.
You're right. I
He
wasn't
was
ready.
yelling out great stuff. He was yelling out, say this. He was coming up with lines to say, along with stuff that I was saying.
Yeah.
Are you in it too?
Yeah.
I have one line.
But it's a laugh line, which is nice.
You got a big laugh.
Yeah, it's a laugh line. And I mean, dude, look, I couldn't be happier for Amy.
Yeah.
Because it is the #1 comedy in the country right now.
Yeah.
Easily.
And it's she put everybody in it. Mm-hmm. As she put everybody in it, and you can't control what gets cut or who gets cut. Yeah, I mean, they have to do whatever they have to do to make the movie the best movie it can possibly be. First.
Totally.
So some people got cut, some people didn't. I mean, I did 1 million lines. That one made it, which is great. And Jed was fucking. I think he
Judd.
Sorry, Jed.
Jed.
No, I'm talking about the father from the Clampets. Who was a friend of mine.
Texas tea.
Once told me. When you improv, I don't know if you noticed the improv that whole show.
Oh wow.
Beverly Hillbillies, that whole thing. Yeah, that song he made up on the fly.
What song is this? What show is this?
Oh God.
Perfect Strangers.
It's a white
Beverly Hillbillies.
They ain't proud of that whole show.
Wow.
right.
I wish there was a dumb bandana.
You should get it.
What?
That was not that funny. That was not that funny.
To us it was because you're stupid. I know that was the. What is that sad?
Well, I feel like you're faking that. You're a smart guy. Is this a shtick?
Fake it. Did they improv the whole Beverly Hills Bill?
That's not a shtick, by the way.
Okay,
Definitely.
all right, well,
How do you feel now?
try to be a bleeding heart.
How's your white guilt now?
All-time high.
Of course, we have Mark Norman, and then we have the beautiful
Will's back.
Yeah.
What's up?
Will Sylvance.
Where you were like 6 months in Australia, right?
4
Yeah,
months.
4 months.
What is that?
Wow.
Jesus.
It was dope, man. It was dope.
I don't know what that. Did you have a time machine and go back to the '80s and pick up some slang? Was it?
Hanky-chief
Yeah.
time. Hanky-chief time. Put that in your mouth.
Dude, first of all, I don't think it was that bad. It was just a little wordy. Okay? I just kept going with it. And if he wasn't so hot,
Hold on. Say it again. Say it again.
I can forget it. It was so bad.
No.
I swear to God, I don't remember
You
it.
went back in
I
time
will-
machine. And then you pick up O's. Like, go ahead. Say it again.
No, I'm not getting the ball down twice. What happened to your hands when you were out there?
I was
Did you get
freaking
Chris
my
Rock
bike.
hands?
My bike chain. Freaking
No,
pop.
why are they so small?
So my dick look big.
You got a huge dick. Usually, I mean,
yeah.
that proves that the whole size of your hands is not true. You have a small pecker.
Those aren't
I
small.
mean, a small hand.
That is true.
Look at everybody got
Yeah.
insulted. They were like,
My hands are
"Look."
way smaller. Look at that. Way
And you're
smaller.
doing all right. You got a decent rod.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Have you heard about that?
Yeah, I read about it on a blog.
So you were in Australia for how long?
4 months.
Why did you go? What
I
gig
went
that
to-
does 4 months?
They had a few festivals. The Canberra Festival.
What is it called?
Canberra, the city of Canberra, is the capital of Australia. Look
Canberra.
it up. You know what I'm saying?
Canberra.
Yeah, Canberra. No outside the United States. No some shit other than where you live. Okay.
Right. Yeah. Why are you? I've been outside of the states with you, dumb boy. With you on
Where?
the road. We did Canada. Went to Bermuda. I've been to Australia.
Canada's not
Hang
outside
on,
the
let me
United
finish.
States.
I've been to fucking Guatemala.
You need a passport.
I'm Canadian.
Yeah, no, that is outside of the United States.
That's still like here, man.
No, it's not. It's North America. It's a part of North America, but it's not us. It's you need a passport. You can't just walk in.
You need a passport because it's a law, but you could go. You could sneak.
Yeah, that's how other countries work. There's laws that different. You dumb. Do you want to call him smart still?
All right, I'll try to be your lawyer. The defense rests.
So you.
And then I went from Canberra to the Melbourne Comedy Festival, which was a month. I did the entire festival. Then I went to Sydney Comedy Festival, and then I did the road show. The road show I did Brisbane. I did
What was it?
Brisbane.
Brisbane.
Yeah, Brisbane.
Yep. Dude, I'm not. I'm really not hearing you. I'm not trying to catch you in saying.
Brisbane.
Dude, I'm not trying to catch you in will talk. I'm just not hearing you.
Aubrey.
Maybe I am trying to. All right, good. Yeah.
Adelaide.
Yes.
Kalgoorlie. I
sorry.
said that right. I said that right. Kalgoorlie.
I don't know what you said though.
Margaret River.
Right?
I can't. It's a gang of cities.
A gang of cities.
Is this a speech impediment, a stutter, or an accent? Or is it all three?
It's your shirt. Your shirt is a mess.
What?
Wait a minute.
Hang on one second.
It was Tourette's, actually.
I wasn't trying to. I'm just trying to figure it out because I've never noticed it before.
That
Like
should-
this.
I have a lazy tongue and then
lazy
a little bit
tongue.
of Haitian accent.
And then some dumbness sprinkled on top. Sorry.
Yeah, my shirt
dude,
is a mess.
That should be your flag. They liked it. So you go. So
can't
now let me
jumpstart
ask.
your
Let,
jokes.
let me ask you.
Oh boy.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
So you went to do one, and then they saw you, or did you go to do 4 months? Did someone see you? We love you so much.
Last year I did so well. They said come back this year
And do all four.
And then they also the Melbourne International Comedy Festival has a road show that goes on from May all the way to September. And I'm like, yo, I want to do it for like at least 2 months. And like, yeah, we'll give you a lot of dates. And I perform almost just about every
Good money?
day. Good money. They give you per diem, pay for
Ooh,
everything.
Love that.
Is that
And-
just for laughs or Melbourne? Or is that the comedy
No,
festival?
just for last a whole different festival.
Okay, so they have a festival over there too, right?
The Melbourne International Comedy Festival.
Right. So
And then they have a road show.
how did you hook up with this person?
They saw me last year when I did the headliner show.
What's the headliner show?
It's a show. It's almost like they put 4 comics on and you'll do 20 minutes.
Wow, that's great.
It's like the easy.
Did they
show.
fly you out there?
They fly you out. They put business class.
Business class?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Damn.
Nice.
Just for laughs wanted to fly me out coach. And I just couldn't do it.
It's because your size.
Physically.
You don't like this. You know.
Doesn't make sense.
Huh?
Oh, did I want to fly first class because of my size?
Yeah.
What, I wouldn't fit in coach?
I didn't say that.
You kind of did. You kinda-
I
well,
did, but you missed it.
all right, that's fine.
I would kill for that coach seat. I would love to go to Montreal.
You can.
It's, the grass is always. The
I want to
grass
be
is always
invited. I want to be
greener.
invited.
You've never been to Montreal?
I've been twice,
never
but I
been-
want to go every year.
I do
So
too.
you've been there.
I've been twice. I'm just saying. I would love to go this year.
I
I'd love
would.
to be
I
there.
would-
So you turned them down?
Stop yelling. Stop yelling at me. Yeah, I turned
turned them down?
I turned down
what I'm saying.
the Australian one.
You turned down
Hang
Australia?
on. Stop it. Stop it. Stop yelling.
I can't wait till my career get that.
Stop
I'm saying
it.
No to
Right.
No, I couldn't. There was something else involved
Hey,
too.
that's the point, Bobby.
What?
That you got shit going on and you turning shit down.
It was when I didn't have shit. I don't know what you're talking about.
What?
I heard you're up for a SAG award.
Huh?
Is that true?
What?
I heard you're up for some award.
Sag. No, his titty sags.
All right, that was it.
All right, look me up and see if I'm on a second one.
Just a picture of his tits pop up.
Oh man.
That's what I heard. I don't, maybe that's the. I read that in the same blog. I read that Louis had a big dick. Who knows?
Well, now bringing that back, thank you for the segue.
Yeah, I know what
Louis
it's like.
Katz is back on the show.
Woo! Yeah.
How are you, buddy?
Good. Good.
What are we, a fucking morning zoo show?
Auga.
So you,
Hold on. You just gonna let that go by?
Auga? I like
That's a
that
morning
sound.
show thing.
It's morning zoo.
He's doing a morning zoo show.
Morning
He's
zoo
with-
shows are
he's
like
with
when you're on the
theme.
road, you have to do radio. From
You'll-
nobody, I did that.
You got,
No
you
one
got
has any
slammed by
idea.
a nobody from Canada.
Canadian
sir? What's your
Cobra.
I'm Rob.
What's up?
Nice to meet you, man. Yeah.
Did they introduce you?
You were just
were,
late.
yeah, we were in
We,
here.
you were late. Yeah.
Oh, y'all went this way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black comics
Yeah.
always makes the first introduction.
That's not true. I'm always on
You're
time.
always late.
I'm not you lying ass.
Scopo.
Scopo.
Will, you're always late.
Oh!
Well, I called you and texted you twice today and no response. I'm like, I guess Will's not coming.
I don't reply your text, but I'm always on time. What you talking about? Look at the records.
Hang on 1 second. Let's go to the YKWD filing cabinet.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Look
Take
at the
this shit.
No, that was good. That was a joke. That was a
You
statement.
gotta act like that was regular conversation.
First of all, the mics work. You don't need to scream.
Louis is sweating again because he thinks there's records.
That was good.
records.
Listen, that was first of all, that was a theme joke. I was
Take
going along with. You got to cut
All right,
them some slack.
Say it again. Say it again.
I'm not doing. Listen.
Same with the Auga. That's a theme.
Yes. Louis, so you have a big dick.
Yeah.
How big is it?
It's just slightly above average in length, but it's got some nice girth. to it.
What's average?
But you're a little guy,
Yeah,
which
I am.
helps it look bigger.
Yeah.
What do you got?
I got I say it's 5 and 5
inches.
5
That's
eighths.
average?
5 and 5 eighths.
Wait a minute. Wait,
Five.
what?
That's a quarter of Will's dick.
It's thick.
I would kill myself if I had that dick.
It's a good dick.
And the career.
At this point, all I got is the dick. And
No, come on, man. You're doing good. Where you at now? Where you in LA? You here?
Hold on. Let's address this 5 and 5 eighths.
I really do want to talk about the eights.
That's 5 and 5 is well
Only
folded.
round up or round down.
Right.
it's like I'm
Only
between
time-
sizes. I'm
only
between
time-
sizes.
Only time you count the 8 is when it's small. No one count of 8 when you got 10 or 12.
I don't have 10 or 12. I got 5 and 5 eighths.
Is
You're
it-
husky.
is that-
You're husky.
Yeah.
Is that wide too?
Yeah, he's wide.
It's wide
5
and
and
it's
5
also
wide?
It's wide and it also curves up. So I got it's good. It's
Curving
thick.
up
It's
is a nice
It's
little-
a good dick.
yeah.
I'm just gonna
Is
say.
that so you can hit the male G spot in your asshole?
Exactly.
I just like to milk dudes. You know.
Yeah, I need a good milking.
I'm not jumping in that one. There's 2 jokes in that one for me.
Let's see those udders.
I'm up for an udder award. Hey, so Will, that bums you out. You think 5 and 5 eighths is bullshit?
He said, what's average? Because I thought 5 inches
4.
was average.
I think
4,
5 and a half.
No, it's like
4 and a half.
It's like 5.
I
And
thought 5 or 6
I
was
thought
average.
5 and something was average.
No, 4 inches is the average.
Is
dick.
6 is average. I
Hey,
don't
no, it's
find
not.
out the
No,
average
it's like 5 and
Well,
something
first
like
of
that.
all,
5 and
no way-
1/3
Ain't
centimeters.
no way
whatever it is.
4 is average. 4 is small.
Hang on.
Never have we
on.
talked over each
small.
other more.
I know. Can we shut the fuck up? I'm going to find out right now, okay? So we're going to have Deepu go on the World Wide Web,
Dupu, look it up.
and he's going to look up the average size dick, and we're going to know. So you don't have to fucking... We're all doctors here. Like, we know. We don't. Okay? His dick might be over above average.
It's slightly above average in length. Certainly above average in width.
With the 8th, right?
That helps. Every eighth.
You're like a
counts.
kid. I'm 4 1/4.
Norman, you got a regular pecker, right?
I'm a solid medium.
What's that? Now we gotta look up what medium is.
Well, you throw off the curve. Let me just say that right now. All
Not
right.
curve.
Louis throws off the curve. You throw off the average.
I think Rob's got a big piece, too, right?
I'm alright, but I'm not as thick as it could be thicker. I'm
You get a
decent
thin one?
length. It's not thin, but it's just not like
You
I
got
could be girthier for like as big a dude as I am, sort of.
I could too. I could be girthier. But I got veins for days.
Your dick looked like Arnold Schwarzenegger's arm.
Well, not the
Hanky-chief.
width, but yeah.
I'm a little off today.
It looks like his arms now.
All right, here we go.
According to menshealth.com, when erect, the average penis swells to 5.2 inches in length.
There you go.
Alright, I'm doing better. than
5 and
average.
5 eighths. I'm slightly above
I'm
average.
above average too.
I'm
then.
above average, yeah.
But y'all
Nice.
thought 4 inches was average. I'm like 4 inches
Only
is
Bobby was
it's-
4 inches.
What do you got, Bobo?
Sometimes I'm above average.
Depends on the weather.
Depends on the dress he's wearing.
Depends on the stomach.
Sure, how tight I close my eyes when I'm fucking my wife.
But they say it's funny. We all go length, but it's really about the width. The width is what's important.
Width.
I got a nice one.
I have enormous balls. I like really
That
I know.
nothing except to
I got
trannies.
small balls.
Just yeah.
I got like
big balls.
M&M balls.
Me too. I'm with you.
I think balls actually do contribute. They give a little. You knock it on the asshole while you're
yeah,
fucking them.
girls always say they like it, but I just feel like that's just they're being a good sport.
Yeah, they don't care.
Yeah.
A girl had to, when she was sucking my balls, she went and had to go there and touch my taint to get to my balls.
Yeah, I don't have that.
You get recessed balls?
My balls are really small.
Yeah, because his dick took up all the skin.
Right.
The dick took up all the nut skin.
Sometimes I get like ball camel toe in the back if I'm not careful. Like that's how much extra
In the
ball.
back of your pants.
Whoa! I got a lot of ball rocking.
Really?
Camel toe?
Your
That's
balls.
fucking
I feel like I
When you
should
go to the
stop talking
bathroom,
about
does it
this
reach
now.
the toilet?
Guys, stop
No.
talking over each other. Jesus Christ. You guys are fucking assholes. Are you listening to yourselves? Turn up your headphones, please.
Is he the leader?
Yeah, no, I'm not the leader. I'm just trying to tell you that people are listening and they're not going to be able to hear you. And then I get the emails going, dude, everybody talks over each other. Fuck this show, dude. I'm going back to one-man interviews.
Wait, are you
Is that the
calling
only
yourself?
character you got?
I don't know if that one got in.
I'm really getting a pounding today. I
well,
like it. I like it.
milk
I
it.
like it. I like it.
I cut you off there, Will. Sorry.
I was saying, what they said about the SAG
It's
Awards?
fucking Deepu.
There was nothing about SAG Awards and Robert
Nothing
Kelly.
about
I
it.
heard you got up for something. I don't know.
Ain't just,
I heard you were up for something. I
was-
felt like.
I was put in the running for an Emmy nomination.
Aha!
But I did not get. But I've been up for it a bunch of times. They put
Okay.
200 people, one from every show, or two from every show gets up. Can that be closed, please?
I see.
And then it gets down to the 5 or 6 people that they pick.
Okay.
But yeah, the odds are ridiculous. Here's how ironic it is that the one I was in, Louis actually got nominated for the
Yeah.
category I was in for another show
for
Saturday Night Live. So the show I was in and got nominated, he got nominated for another show.
Not his
So I was going up against Louis in some way, and
shit.
he actually got picked,
Right.
which is great. But
What was
yeah,
the category?
I think it was guest something or whatever the
Guest
fuck.
appearance.
Guest appearance, comedy. But yeah, I mean, it's cool to see your name with all those other fucking people.
Yeah.
That's cool, and it would be. I mean, holy shit, to ever get. Imagine if someone just, we like that guy.
Yeah.
Or whatever. If you snuck in somehow,
Hell yeah.
and then
Emmy sitting right there. How crazy would that be?
no, this I'd be done with the show. Scopo would be sitting right here.
And these chairs will be empty.
That's funny.
Yeah, but Florentine was up for one too.
Oh, nice.
oh, nice.
Best voice in comedy.
Yeah. How do I can't do it. Yeah, no, I don't like it. Yeah, fuck hamburgers. Why would you eat that shit?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, you don't do that. Fucking Giants. Fuck the Giants.
Yeah, do what's
Artie
what
Lang?
you call it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's almost similar to
Do Artie Lang playing Batman? Who is Batman?
yeah, listen. Hey, it's Artie Lang. Fucking guy. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight crime. I don't. I can put this cowl on anymore. Too fat. Chris Cotton's over here eating all my fucking food over in fucking Hasbrook Heights. I used to work for Howard.
That had no
now
Batman.
I'm fighting crime over here with fucking R2 fucking Deepu Indian kid. The only reason I like him is I like those fluffy pastries his mother's makes.
Nicely done.
By the way, can I say I've only listened since Deepu's been on. I expected him to look a lot more Indian than he does.
Yeah, I blend in pretty good, don't I?
Yeah, it's not nearly
Blend in
as
with
like
the
Indian.
Taliban.
Whatever you want.
He blends in with.
Wait a minute.
I didn't say he blends
Didn't
in.
you shoot those guys in Tennessee?
Oh,
Hanky-chief.
there's a too soon.
Too soon.
We're changing the bomb bandit to the too soon bandit.
Well, it could be a bomb.
Hold on,
if
give it back. Hold on, give it back to him. Give it back to Bobby.
I'll take it for a minute. I don't. He's had it too long.
Hey, can you stop screaming at me, please? Why? What did you? Is that what you had to
Changing it to the bomb bandit to the too soon.
Give it back. You know what? He's absolutely right. You know what? All right, we get it. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. When you kidding me? All right. When you did the act out, you made sense. First of all, did they not on the tour? Did they not use microphones? Why are you so loud? Yeah, it's still here. What are you gonna do?
Too soon. Is that the too soon?
First of all, that was a real question. That wasn't a. Can I turn my fan this way? Are
Yeah,
you
sure.
cooled
Yeah,
off?
yeah, I'm good. I'm dried
Okay,
out.
good. Dried
Thank
out.
you.
Dried
Yeah,
out. Did I really was asking how?
You was not asking. You was making a joke.
I was making. All right. So, but were the shows amazing?
By the way,
Yes.
I had a friend that was over in Australia doing the festivals as well, and he said that you were doing really great. So
Oh, yeah.
Everybody said
Evan
that though.
Demeray. You probably didn't meet him. He's nothing. But he said you were doing well.
Oh, yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
How
That's
did
a great festival, man. I mean, a lot of people do well. Like, it's just a great festival. People love comedy. Is the city's all.
I want to go too. Who do we get in touch with? Tell the festival that I want to go.
Susan is the.
I don't.
Shit.
Does
Yeah,
she not
say it
like
over
me?
there.
She knows you should.
Does she like me?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Cause, dude, I talked to her. That's how I do the freaking YKWD. YKWD. Y2K.
You're reading
Y2K
it.
podcast.
How does it fuck you by reading it? How does that make it worse?
YKWD.
It's right there.
Imagine you on a seeing eye chart. Just trying to name that shit.
Hey, he's using my podcast to oil fucking fences up. Well, what's that stuff you
You see what I'm
used?
saying? You see what I'm saying?
Mark, jump out of it, Mark. Mark, I'm sorry.
Blacked out.
I just put Mark into a shitty joke coma.
Forgot where I was.
Oh my God, I suck.
I didn't know what to do. I panicked.
Oh shit! God, that was funny.
Oh, that is funny.
You laugh like an evil villain.
It scares
He
me.
looks like an evil villain.
Looks like a
He really
warlord.
He really does look like he looks like the second warlord in a video game. Like level 2.
He's the guy in the video game burning a CVS. I'm too soon, Norman here.
Not even too soon, just wrong.
Oh, come on, it's comedy. Don't get PC on me, Deepak Chopra.
So, fuck me.
This is a
All right, so
riot
a
cast.
lot of things happened over the week. Rob actually is here from Canada. You've been trying to move here for a long time. Yeah, and now you finally did.
What part of Canada?
I live in Toronto. I'm from Windsor originally, though, right across from Detroit.
Safe
Right.
Detroit.
Yeah, beautiful. It's not even safe Detroit. It's our Detroit, really. It's a shithole. But shout out to Windsor. But it's
Did it bleed over to Windsor?
yeah, because we designed Windsor after Detroit because it's our automotive capital. It's like they used to call it Tijuana North because the whole idea is like weed was kind of legal, prostitution was legal. You could drink at 19, or strippers get fully naked. So it was all about. It was a great party town because all the
What year was
19-year-olds.
that?
What year was it?
When it was crazy and fun.
Oh, before 9/11. 9/11 fucked Windsor over pretty bad.
For real?
Yeah, it's weird to think about that, but like it became way harder for Americans just to casually come over across
so
the border.
strippers couldn't get fully naked because of 9/11?
No, they could still get fully naked. It wasn't like they don't wear burqas now. They didn't win. Well, okay, all right, I'll take that.
What about the Canadian car industry? Do you guys have cars? Do you guys make cars?
Hang on one second. I don't let Canadians touch that. That's American
I'll take
comics.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we make cars. We just make your cars.
Oh,
We just
okay.
do it in Canada.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Well,
no
they're not
worries.
our cars. They're fucking Japanese cars.
Sure, but yeah, we have a lot of Ford plans
So-
and stuff.
So you up in, but here's the thing: you're up in Toronto, and you're pretty much running the shit, right?
I mean, I guess, but
You had a
it's
lot
just-
of shit going on. You knew everybody. You had all these shows.
yeah. But it's just the ceiling's so fucking low, you know. It's,
Yeah.
You know Dave Mavage?
Yeah, I know
Mahaj?
Mahaj. Yeah. He's from Windsor too. Actually, we're from the
he's
same
cool as shit.
hometown.
He's funny
Yeah,
as
yeah.
shit. I did the headline show with him last year. That's how I got discovered for the festival.
Okay. Yeah.
In Melbourne.
How me and Norm are gonna get discovered?
I performed in front of Suzanne last night, or Susan.
She's here.
She's in New York right now.
She was. She went to Montreal.
What the
She was
fuck?
at the cellar.
Does she
hanging
not
out.
like me?
Dude, Bobby, you could get in anywhere. What are you talking
Well, how
about?
can I get in anywhere?
Because you're Bobby freaking Brown.
I'm not. I'm actually not.
He's very
and he
pale.
couldn't get in anywhere either at this point.
But you got a show on the air right now. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that for a second.
Your show's on there
Congratulations.
because you couldn't talk about it last time.
I couldn't talk about it when you were here, but
Yeah.
now
4 months ago.
it's
5 months.
It's on the fucking. It aired, man, and it got fucking huge ratings.
Oh, great.
That's good.
It was great ratings live, unbelievable, and then the 3-day, there's 3-day and 7-day and 9-day DVR now. Is the way they count all that, and the 3-day DVR are huge numbers, like fucking huge. So live was amazing. 3-day DVR was fucking great. So we're in business, man. We just got to get people still watch it. We're going to keep them tuned in, you know. And the pilot, you know, it's always the worst of all the shows.
Yeah.
Because it's all, you know, set up. It's all who's this, what's happening, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, get into your character.
Yeah, so, and but it was a good pilot. You know, as far as pilot goes, it was real funny. Had some great moments. Larry was hilarious in it. But next week's episode is way funnier.
Episode 2 is hilarious.
Yeah, he came to the premiere.
Oh, cool.
Oh, only one episode aired so far?
One episode, yeah, Thursday night. Thursday night at 10 o'clock FX. But yeah, he came to the premiere, and it was like the first episode was good.
Yeah, it was
was
a
all
little
set up.
slower,
Yeah.
setting it up,
Yeah.
introducing the characters, and episode 2 was fucking hilarious.
Episode 2 just gets right in, and I love it too because it doesn't end. They don't end on happy notes. You know, it doesn't solve everything at the end.
Right.
A lot of the times it's just worse, but it's better for some. You know what I mean?
They're like Breaking Bad.
It's not that crazy. No, this
Oh, okay.
show. Believe it or not, the show's real easy to watch. I like TV like that too. Look, I love Mr. Robot, and you know, I like shows that are hard to keep up with. True Detectives. You know, but you have to really fucking like them to really follow along because they're hard to keep up. What happened? What's the slow scenes? That fucking broad in the bar that sings those depressing songs.
This season of True Detective, it's 47 sad people in the fucking show. Everyone's playing Matthew McConaughey from last season.
It's, I mean,
It sucks. I don't know why anyone's defending this season. It blows.
I
Sorry to
don't-
derail this, but I've been passionate.
no, you don't
about
have to derail my fucking show. They've been waiting to me my whole career. Finally on a fucking show. Series rated. Fucking opened up huge. Let's talk about another show. Bigger numbers. You fucking twat from Canada. No, I'm kidding.
Windsor, from Windsor.
I agree with you. I think. Look, I like Vince Vaughn. I love what he's doing. I love it. I love that he's playing, and I love the girl too. She's always the. Yeah, I'm quirky and funny and the romantic lead. She was in The Notebook.
Yeah.
She was in with Vince Vaughn.
Who was she in The Notebook?
The chick.
In the
Wedding Crasher.
Wedding Crasher. She was the girl in Wedding Crasher with Vince Vaughn.
Rachel McAdams?
Yep.
She was the main chick in Notebook?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that girl.
But I feel like I have James Brown on. I would, yeah, kids, yeah. Love that girl. Who? Mahoney. My bike broken. I think gonna fit in.
I don't know if that's
Come back to Australia sometime soon. Tootie.
Careful. Will looks like an angry refugee.
Hey, I'm not angry. I'm happy to have on. Sorry. That's my Aunt James Brown. No relation.
I'm just looking at his face.
He's not angry. That's his face.
Oh, that's his face. Oh, okay.
That's him trying to think of something.
I think your cock took some brain, too. With the ball skin. I've been sitting on that one for an hour.
Yeah, I think True Detectives is it is depressing. Everybody is sad, but it's starting to pick up a little bit.
There's
And
3 episodes left.
3 episodes. I know they're starting to pick up.
Yeah.
I know it wasn't. Look, what they did last year was amazing.
Yeah.
So to top that is fucking hard.
But I was talking about this with Scholes last night. Was it amazingly, was the story amazing, or was it just Matthew McConaughey put on an acting clinic and that was what was carried the season?
Well, no, Matthew McConaughey, but also Woody Harrelson.
And Woody Harrelson,
The story was amazing because the serial killer aspect of it, the finding this one guy and finding out who's doing all this fucking tragic shit, and it goes from here to see these people start out young and fresh. And there was almost a superhero vibe to McConaughey. He could do weird shit, or he had this calmness about it. So it was acting, it was the story, it was the characters, and
now
there
it's
wasn't
about
that many people though. It was 2 guys.
Yeah.
Now you're dealing with 3, but then there's actually all these other fucking people. There's a lot going on in the story. So
And it's about civic politics. it went from a serial killer to civic politics.
Yeah, but there's a murder. This murder which is happening, and then the shootout. Well, there was a, I'm not going to spoil it for anybody. I think you hang in there till the end.
I'm going to watch it to the end, but
yeah, but it's not last year. But think about what they're doing with TV. They created a new way to do TV. It's not the same guys every year, which were such fucking, cattle. Moo. We want math. They actually said, fuck it, threw it away, redid it, recast it, same type of thing, and gave it back to us. And is it the same thing? No. Is it as good? Maybe not to you or me, but some people might like it. But I liked when they do creative shit like that with the format.
Maybe you shouldn't be suggesting that as someone who has a television show right now.
Ooh.
Well, they're not going to do that with my show.
Can I tell you what show I liked a lot? I saw
Please.
Yeah, please.
Australian
Let
news.
us know.
Daredevil on Netflix.
That was a good show.
I heard
Yeah.
That's good. I heard
just
that.
Really good show.
Why don't you come back fucking 5 months ago? Yeah, everybody
That was
loved-
good as shit, man.
Yeah, I know, but we talked about that show.
I wasn't here, Bobby.
All right, so we have to relive it.
Yes.
You guys know
All
what's
right.
great? It's Family Ties.
Have you seen Family Guy?
I've heard about that, yeah.
See, I said it the same way he did it, and it had family in it.
Not a bad delivery.
Yeah, I think True Detectives though this year, it's still a great show. It's better than a lot of. If this was the first year, you'd like it way more.
You're
you'd like
comparing.
it. You'd like it
I
way
think
more.
she's killing it. She's really good
She's
at it.
amazing.
Vince Vaughn.
She's so hot too in it.
Here's the thing:
Colin Farrell
Vince
blows.
Vaughn went against character. The other gorgeous guy, he's gay.
Taylor Kittich.
He's
whatever it is.
fucking dudes. This is the sexiest guy around. He only plays fucking hunk dudes that saves people, bangs chicks. He's playing a fucking cop with a secret. That's amazing for him. And he burnt half his body. He took away his asset, which is his body and looks, and took away he's banging dudes.
You know he didn't actually have to burn his body, right? That's just makeup.
You know that I know that, right? All right, good. Put that right back on you, didn't I? So I think it's a good show. What do you think, Mark?
I only saw the first season. I haven't checked it.
Louis writes on it.
What?
How's that going?
Wow.
I write on nothing.
You write on that show?
I write on my tiny notebook in my pocket. That's all I write on. I don't write on shit.
Next to his average dick.
What's the goal,
above
Lou?
average.
What are you looking for? An hour? What do you want?
I would like to make a living.
Lou, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, come
Things
on.
I'm about to. Things haven't panned out.
What, are you fucking having a breakdown? Why are you stuttering?
I'm trying to, because I've been told I should be more positive when I'm in public forums.
Yeah.
But the truth is, shit's not positive. So
Who told you that?
my friend.
Is he a manager?
No,
Big J cried on a podcast this year. He just got an hour special, so maybe give that a
point.
shot.
I'm not gonna cry. I'm not a bitch like that.
Are you a bitch, Jay?
Oh, jeez.
Jay's a bitch. Jay's a bitch.
Hold on.
That's why he cut his hair.
Hold on.
He's a bitch.
Hold on. But things don't happen like that. You gotta keep working, man. As long as you're
Yeah.
working, it's like the right grass is always greener, but that don't mean it's always shinier.
What?
That doesn't make any sense.
What the fuck did you just say?
You just
Dude.
raped a parable.
Write that
It
down.
makes sense. The grass is
What
always
the
greener,
fuck?
but it's not always shinier.
The grass isn't shiny.
It is shiny,
No,
man.
bumpers are
When
shiny.
you wet it, it's shiny. So
Watches are shiny.
when you wet
Earrings
grass,
are shiny.
When you wet grass,
the
what
sun
happens?
is shiny. What? When I
you wet
what?
it,
When you water grass, what happens to it? It
gets
becomes
shiny.
shiny.
It does not. It becomes wet.
It becomes shiny. Shut up, Bob. You know what I'm saying.
I have grass. You don't. I just put a sprinkler system in. I've seen wet grass for fucking 3
And it's
days.
shiny.
No.
How you know it's not wet?
All right.
Oh!
Because it's not shiny, stupid.
That's a good point.
If grass could be shiny, what the fuck would that mean? Still.
Yeah.
Meaning,
Okay.
you talking about like it's always
Shiny.
greener on. It's always look greener, but that doesn't mean it's shiny. So someone to you it look like, oh wow, Will is freaking touring Australia,
Yeah.
but no, I'm freaking. I gotta deal with cops, white people, landlords.
You mean the white people booking you in Australia to make a shitload of money? Those white people.
It was an
what?
it was an Aborigine that bit me.
What? What's her name?
I'm joking.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sick of you bitching about white people. White people are fucking nice by you. All right? We like you a lot. We've done a lot, and we want to talk to you. That's why we're the white people. We run Hollywood. That's what this show's about.
Oh, so then you don't need nothing.
No, listen, Louis, I feel bad. Listen, first of all,
Why?
I feel bad because you seem to be a little in your head about what the fuck's going on in your career.
Yeah.
But when he says, "What do you want?"
Uh-huh.
The reason why that's a great question is this: because if you can say, "I want this, this, and this,"
Direction.
you can go get that.
It's called
Or
direction.
people can hear that or help you get that or
Goals.
find a way to get it.
It's called direction.
So what the
Bobby.
fuck? And you, when he says that, you're just like, ugh.
No. I know what I want.
What
I know
is
what
it?
I want.
What
I know
is
what I'm
it?
going to do. I'm going
Hit
to write.
me.
I'm working on it. I'm trying to. Look, I'm working on a new hour. I'm trying to make an album and a special, and I'm working on a
But what is
screenplay.
the,
I'm doing
what
all
is
this
the
stuff.
answer? What do you want?
What do you want to do? What do you want?
I want to become a touring, successful, popular comedian,
All right, that's
and
not
I
gonna-
want to make movies.
That's not going to
Okay.
happen. But what else do you want?
I would like to just make
How
a
about a
fucking living, which is what I said, which is what I tried to tell you. And
Yeah,
it's
but,
just-
but make a living how? Could you give your body for sex?
I could give my body for sex,
To
but I
men?
would like
To older men?
No, I was thinking about like if I could jack off on a webcam, but I was told that I cannot make money off doing that.
No.
So-
People make
If
money
you,
off of that?
if you had tits, you could. If you had tits and a
I've been
dick.
thinking about getting some tits, and that could be my big breakthrough in the industry.
So that's
you know
what you
how big that
want.
would be if you went and got tits.
I know.
And you got a breast implants.
Yes.
Be on CNN.
And you still kept the male pattern baldness you
Everything
had.
would be the same. Yes.
Yeah, it's-
just tits.
Just tits and your fucking hog. Your 5 5/8. What is it?
5 5/8.
5 5/8. That could be the name of your website. 5
Tits
5/8.
And
Yeah.
tits. 5
Yeah.
5/8 and tits. If I got a rack, I think I would. All my prayers would be answered, basically.
That'd be a great show. We should write that movie. Right? Write that movie.
Where dude just gets tits.
Where a guy gets tits and his life changes
But-
for the
but
better.
Hold on. He had a good point. It's about what do you want, and then it's that. So it's not
Tits.
We all ultimately want to work, and we can make a living. But it starts with, okay, you know what? I want to work on this show, be a writer on this show. I want to be a guest appearance on this show. Or I want to do a special, and then that leads to other shit. So it's like you have to find.
Can I say something really quick? I never, ever in my life thought I'd say this. I agree with Will.
Yeah.
Hang on 1 second. I'm going to throw up in my mouth. But I do. You have to have some direction.
No.
It's so vague. I want to make a living doing.
Listen,
concerts.
listen. You
It-
guys
it-
are jumping in. I haven't really explained what's been going on with me. You guys are jumping in.
Can we
with
know?
your
Can we know?
negativity.
We just
Can I
we
know?
talking
We can
about
talk
what you
about
just
it.
said.
All right, go
All
ahead,
right, so
go
let me
ahead.
just say,
All right.
I had plans. I had direction. I did a European tour for a month,
Oh,
and I was
nice.
going to come to L.A., and then I was supposed to take a bunch of meetings for writing jobs.
Where was it? Was it that Ukraine? Where did you
What?
do this?
I was in Latvia, Estonia, Finland, Sweden, Norway, and Russia.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Right.
Sounds a lot
Grass is
cooler than it
always
was.
greener.
Sometimes it's shinier too.
You
And,
hurt my teeth. Seriously, my teeth hurt sometimes when I hear you. Go ahead.
So
Stay back. That's where I want you on the mic. Go ahead.
So I do the European tour, and I'm supposed to go to, and then after that, I planned it so I go right to L.A. I'm gonna pitch this TV show. I'm gonna have these meetings with to get on a writing staff,
Right.
and then I get to L.A.
Yep.
It was all set up. I'm talking to my agent when I get there. I get to L.A. My agent just stops returning my calls, just dead,
Damn.
dead stops returning my calls and emails.
Really?
Yes.
Well, let's
So,
be honest. You're pretty annoying. Come on. You're bothering these people.
Yeah, when I fly somewhere where I don't really live to try and set up some meetings, I think I should get some fucking responses, and I should find out when my fucking meetings are.
They want to make money.
Back.
They want to make
I'm
money.
trying to make the money. I'm going to make somebody money.
All right.
I'm going to make somebody
That's what I
money.
wanna hear.
Fucking love that attitude.
Good.
It's just a
Yes.
question of whether they want to make this money
I
with
love
me
it.
or not. And apparently they don't. And that's a shitty way to tell someone that they don't.
Can I say
I agree.
something?
Wait a
Can
minute.
I say
Stop.
something?
So before you say something that we don't understand, so let me just get this straight. You go
Yeah.
and you do this tour.
Yeah.
You want to set up meetings when you come back.
This was the whole plan. Yes.
To go out there and why can I'm just being dumb here.
Bobby's having a show.
I'm being dumb here. Why would you get meetings for doing a European
No,
tour?
it wasn't. This is just. I'm just telling you what's been going on in my
Okay,
life.
so you
I
just
haven't seen
wanted
you in 2
wanted to
months.
go to Europe and then come home and have some meetings in LA.
I planned this
Right.
tour. You have to plan tours like that months out. So the
Right.
plan was I'd go there, and then instead of
Did
flying
you do
back
this,
to New York,
or did they do this?
I did this. I do this. I did all that myself. I booked all the European tour myself.
Wow.
And then the plan was instead of flying back to New York, where I have my apartment, would be to go to L.A. and have these meetings set up,
Yep.
and then get all this stuff going.
Can I get my something out?
Can we just? He's almost there. So just, and I'm gonna look at you, and then you talk.
Like you look at me now.
All right, go ahead.
And then what? I don't know what.
So you set up these
They're
meetings.
unrelated. The meetings.
They're unrelated.
Except
That's
for
my
that, I
point.
flew to L.A. instead of flying back to New York.
You flew to L.A.
Uh-huh.
to take these meetings.
Yes.
So before you went to L.A., these meetings weren't set up. Like
They were supposed
days
to. We're
before?
talking about it. I mean, while I'm in Europe, I'm like Skyping and
Yeah.
emailing my agent, like, so we can set them up. When are they going to be? He's like, oh, I don't know. I should know more in a week. I'm like, great. Sounds good. And I get to L.A., fucking radio silence.
Okay. Now, what's your question?
Meaning they
Is it
did
my
nothing.
time?
Yes.
Yep.
Now, don't nobody interrupt me, man. Please.
Oh boy.
We're gonna try not.
I waited. I was patient.
Yep.
Everybody shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Now, if you haven't learned anything from Dane Cook, Kevin Hart, Louis C.K., is you gotta F Hollywood, man. You gotta stop putting your career in these people's hands
Oh, yes.
that don't know shit about your career. Fuck them. You gotta get your freaking fan base on social media. We live in a time now where you could grab a hold of your freaking fan base by the balls and control your destiny. You can't freaking keep asking these strangers, hey, can you give me opportunity? Hey, can you fuck that shit? Find out how to build your shit on social media. It's all about numbers.
Can I stop you?
I'm not done yet.
Because you start repeating. That was really good.
Hold on, I got
and
one
you
more
said
point.
the same thing twice.
I got one more
All right,
point.
do not
you
say fan base again.
I got one more point you
I'm
ever
trying to
heard.
help you. Go.
Also, all those assholes care about is numbers. They don't care about if you got talent, if you're funny or not.
true.
If you got 10 million followers, oh, okay, yeah, blah, 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 blah.
Biggest hack in the world. If you got fans, that's it.
Yeah.
They'll
That's
sell
all
out.
I care about. Go get your own show online. Build up your own freaking fan base. And slowly but surely, it may take 2 years. The same amount of time it's taking you now. You're gonna get built by that time. You'll have your fan base, and then you could go and say, hey, what's up?
Okay.
No, I agree with that, and that's what I'm saying. Is like, so that's what happened to me.
So you go to LA. I want to hear the story. You go to LA.
Uh-huh.
You're in LA.
I'm in LA.
And you get radio silence.
Yeah, nothing.
And you're calling.
I'm calling, I'm emailing. At one point, I call up. I get the receptionist. They're like, "Oh, he's not in right now." I'm like, "Could you just tell me, have I been dropped?" And he's like, "I'm just temping today. I'm sorry, I can't tell you. I can't even tell you."
Hilarious.
You know he was lying though, right?
No, he was. It wasn't the regular
Oh,
person.
really?
I just fucking. I'm gonna have to
was that
see this
boss?
dude around.
Yeah.
Because he reps my fucking friends.
Ah.
I'm gonna see him
Your
around.
friends didn't make a call for you.
I mean,
What can they do?
Why'd you go there?
They-
I would have went to the.
Hang
fucking
on. They could.
I was
call-
thinking about that. I was thinking about camping out of the office, just waiting.
Yeah,
I'm
that's-
like, that's a good way to get arrested.
You
But
don't
then
know.
You're that
Hold on,
guy.
it's like being with a
Hey.
girl that don't want to be with you.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Right.
like,
What you doing
All
with
right.
that?
All right.
Can't
Shut
change
the
your mind.
Guys,
Yeah, you're right.
guys, listen. Your friend. Jesus Christ! You scream so much, Will. It gets in my bones. I get nervous. I feel like I'm in a fucking some video on Facebook.
Yeah, thank God he's not holding a spear. I already have it.
That's actually too late.
Too late, Norman.
That joke was funny 100 years ago.
I like vaudeville.
So my question is this: why
What?
your friends? Okay, if me and your friends we have the same thing, and my agent is your agent, and he fucking played you like that, I'd be like, dude, what the fuck did he do? And I'd call him and go, what are you doing to my? What are you doing? Just
Yeah.
tell him it's over. Be a fucking man.
Yeah.
That's the problem, is that he can't give you a no.
Yeah.
You'll take a no. You just
Yeah.
don't want a maybe.
yeah,
You
or
need-
just a nothing, you know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
look, that's
So
exactly.
you still haven't talked to him.
I still have not talked to him.
Are you
I just
kidding
assumed
me?
How long you been?
I just stopped. I'm not going to keep
How long you
calling
been?
him. I mean, this was like I came back at the end of what is it? July?
Yeah.
I came back at the end of May. I came back at the end of May, and
And you ain't
then
spoke to
about
him
mid
since?
June, I just decided on my own, like, all right, this isn't happening, and I'm done.
Wow.
But it's like you said, this is
We should
an
ask the
overview.
fans listening right now what Louis should do.
Oh, I don't want to
No.
give them fucking fans. No
They're
offense.
very supportive.
Are they?
This is
All
very
right, I'm sorry,
supportive.
fans.
Well, that's not a
Tell
great
me
way
what
to
I
build
should
your
do.
They're very.
I can't believe you're late to this show. This is
Actually-
the best gig you've gotten in weeks.
We have your agent in the chat room. He would like to say a couple. He would like to type a couple things to you.
If I want to talk, do a body show.
No, but it was exactly what you said. Well, you know what I realized was that maybe I think when I'm thinking that there's someone else working, doing anything for me, that makes me, I'm not lazy, but makes me just a little bit like, I'm like, oh, that person's kind of taking care of something.
You feel secure.
Yeah, and I feel like I can work on something else, and I like it better. You know what, really, when I was on my own, or not, I haven't been on, this is actually my first time on my own in a decade, but
Yeah.
when I didn't have as many reps or didn't have these people thinking they were doing something for me, I was continually making, my career was constantly moving forward. And I think when I started thinking that these people are going to help me make these moves for me, that's when it slowed down. Man, I'll tell you what. I had an idea I pitched to my fucking agent back in March. Hadn't heard from anything about it. And then come June, when I realized he dropped me, I send my own email. I get a response that fucking day.
Oh.
That's how shitty they are at middle. They're horrible middlemen. They don't do shit. They literally don't do anything. Right. So now that I'm in control of my own shit, I have plans. I'm going to try and work on this album. I've got all these ideas, and I'm doing basically what Will said.
And then they'll come to you.
Well, now that you can do things on your own, you can film your own special. Yeah. You can make your own album, put it on iTunes. You don't need any of these fucking people to build up a fan base. Yeah. And you can book your own fucking gigs and save yourself that 20%. Yeah. Because it's the motherfucker that booked you, and then it's the manager that, does stuff for you that you have to part ways with, and then 50% to the government, and it's just a nightmare. Yeah. But I mean, not for me, because I have the greatest manager in the world, and I love my agent, and they do such a good job. So, I'm happy. Take that 20%.
Shouldn't introduce them to Louis, but I don't want to hurt your.
No, he already was.
Yeah, I was already with them.
Oh shit! Oh,
yeah, he dumped them too.
Yeah. Didn't get cast in the goddamn thing.
I do think there's an epidemic in this business where a lot of comics are just like, and I can name 5 guys. I'm not going to, but like. I haven't gotten this shit from him, and they fire agents left and right, and eventually you got to be like, well, at some point it's you.
Well, name a name.
I can't. It's
a
friends of mine. Friends of mine. We all know
Don't name a name.
I'm not going to name a name, but
name the least one you like.
I know a lot of guys who are just like,
give us something that rhymes with it.
Well, like Hannibal's a guy he's dropped like 5 managers over the last whatever.
Really?
Hannibal,
but he's going to be fine. Don't worry.
You can't compare him to anyone else.
Can't compare.
Yeah, that's true. He's an amazing comic, and he's a talent.
Someone who's like Louis, who's dropping.
Well, nobody's that low. But I'm just saying. Like,
all right, let's go to the chat room real quick. Well, what do you got?
Andrew Jackson says Louis is 5/8 funny.
Damn, this
just
is
a little
go
friendly
great.
jab.
5 5/8. Sorry.
Yeah.
Good.
Miles Atwood says Will intermittently saying "freaking" is enraging.
Freaking what?
Knucklehead 2 says there needs to be a Will speak and say.
Oh, not a bad
How would that go?
Get that person Hanky-chief.
No, if you gave GPS directions, that would actually be kind of cool. Like if you could get an app for that.
Like Waze?
Yeah.
Oh, you missed it.
Why you make a left?
Whoa, next turn.
Get your bike chain fixed.
Yo, be careful. Cops ahead, assholes.
This is about Louis, and y'all make it about me now?
What's a chat room? It starts
It's about to help Louis out, and y'all take away Louis'
Was that a dead deer?
Steven Gonzalez says, is Louis' zipper down?
Oh, wow.
Is your
These
zipper
cameras
down?
are good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a button fly, and the bottom button is broken, but thank you for checking out my crotch.
That's because his cock is so wide.
It's incredible hulking.
That's that 5'8" coming out.
What else you got?
Buddy C. Buddy says, Bobby's up for the SAG Tit Award.
We said
Yeah, they're stealing
We got that.
was that
jokes.
already? Oh, sorry about that.
Jeez, Deepu.
Sorry, I missed it.
You fucking shut the thing off. You're off your game today.
Well, we had a 2-week break.
Yeah,
you know.
Wolverine.
I'll take it as a compliment.
All right, go ahead.
Miles Atwood says, the grass is always greener, but it's not always shinier.
Why would you say the grass is shinier?
That's what I said.
I know, but that's not the fucking thing.
You could do a bumper sticker line with like bad expressions where you get them wrong.
Yeah.
Like, what goes around comes in your eye or something.
No, that's good.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, stop
That was
slow
good.
pointing the hanky. Like we're gonna like a Clint Eastwood.
Next.
Next.
MS69 says, dick talk is the second favorite topic after trannies.
Well, I mean, I do
This
like.
is who we want to go to help you out. This fan base.
Go to the regular
point,
chat.
yeah.
See if there's anybody helping out Louis. The latest
There's
one.
nobody helping out Louis.
Well, nobody.
Oh, Andrew Jackson says Louis needs a new team, new manager, new agent.
Well,
That's what he says.
we know that.
Oh.
He just talked about that, yeah.
I mean, he doesn't really get to decide that at this point.
Oh,
Oh,
that's a good point.
Rob.
They gotta come to you. You gotta draw them in.
Well, I mean, look, there are people that might be interested, but I'm kind
I
of
say
excited
something?
to be on my own. To be
That's
honest.
a good feeling. That's
Yeah.
good for you. And the people, look, man, it takes a long. It took me years to find, a manager and like people I like, and it's I like them because they're
So they cast you in television shows.
Well, it's not that, dude. I earn that. They don't do that. I auditioned for shit. They can't just give me something.
well, you're a good actor too.
Yeah, but it's true. Like, I mean, Bronx Warrants, the things that I got at the beginning with them. I mean, I wrote a movie with DeRosa and Burr, and we did it ourselves. That's what
Right.
that's what got the attention of these guys, because that's what they do. They're not, they're not. Hey, let's throw spaghetti against the wall, see what sticks. It's I'm gonna go fucking create something. You want to create something, and you go do it. That's what it is. I mean, my special, the same thing. And then, that went to that went to that. And then, Bronx Warrants, I auditioned. There was other people up for it. I could have got beat out in a second, and I was told it doesn't matter. That we have to get the best person for the job.
You know who else
And that's
did
it, because there's too much money on the line.
know-
And they have to
Yeah.
pay their mortgage.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not about fucking, hey, let's get our friends and shit. That's nice, but it's let's make the best show we can possibly make and fucking put that out there, because we all need to live. It's not. It's definitely not about that. And the fact is that when that actually makes me work harder, because if I was just giving shit, that would suck.
Yeah, yeah.
You know-
Even this thing with the sex, drugs, and rock and roll. I went and learned the drums. I went and learned the part because I was earning the role.
You know who?
So when I found out later that Leary wrote it for me, and I didn't have to audition for that part.
That's nice.
I'm not saying
You
that
know
you
who
didn't
else-
earn everything that you got. I'm just saying it's it would be nice if they cast
know
you
who
Yeah,
in
but
something.
sometimes, I mean,
No more.
You know
I just
what?
don't want the ball to drop, so I'm going to talk for no reason. Just to keep it up in the air.
yeah. I mean, the fact is that but I still was ready to earn that part from whoever the fuck was gonna get it. I didn't find out that I didn't have to audition until a week before they were shooting.
But you know
and that's the, you know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but there's another thing. You say talk about you're going out and
I get what you're saying, Bobby.
You know who else?
that was a great movie.
You know who?
I don't think that it's the you know what I mean? I mean,
I'm
so you
feeling
can't. You have to go. I mean, the people I'm with are very creative, and they make shit and they do stuff.
Well, here's the thing.
You
I
know-
made stuff.
Yeah.
And my reps are what held me back.
Right.
Because they kept being like, "Oh, we think we can monetize this.
Yeah.
Don't put it out. We think we can make money off this. We
Right.
think we can."
Oh,
And man,
hold on.
I've been
Yeah.
sitting on these videos for 2 fucking years,
Right.
waiting for these reps to get their shit together,
Yeah.
and I shot the shit on my own already.
And where did it go after that?
They just dropped me, so I'm about to put them all out. I'm finishing them up. I'm
Good.
putting them out this month.
That's good, man. Now, when you finish them out, the great part about that is you're going to own the content.
I'm going to own the content.
but
I'm
you
going to
don't-
own the
can I
content on
say
a YouTube
something?
video with 500
Oh,
views.
here's the deal, though. Here's the deal. Look, man, I made a fucking dumb movie with DeRosa and Burr on our own for a few grand, okay? And that led to a book and an FX pilot script. We wrote a fucking script with FX, met with the head of FX.
Wow.
I'm friends with them. We wrote a script, got paid for it, and that connection I made that day led to them going, yeah, we trust Bobby.
You
know what I'm saying? So that's the fact is that you don't know what that little thing that we
true.
said, you know what, let's not wait. I remember sitting there going, why are we waiting for somebody to give us something that
Exactly.
we're not going to get, and why don't we just make it and fuck it? If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And it worked, and now, hey, look at that. Look at that fucking thing over there, right there. That's the book that came
Yeah.
from... I'm in the Writers Guild.
Wow.
I'm an author. I went to Bunker Hill Community College. Okay, I don't know what to use in a sentence. And I wrote a fucking book. We're gonna take a break real quick. We'll be back right after these commercial messages with everybody in the room. We got Louis Katz, we got Mark Norman, we got my friend Rob from Canada, and what's your name again?
You know who else made it?
All right, check it out. We're doing quick ads this week, but go to our friends at tweakedaudio.com. They are amazing. They helped us out during our kids' toy drive this year. We got thousands and thousands of toys from you fans, which I love, for all the kids in New York City and for Boston, Massachusetts, one of the places that I was in and worked at. We dropped off some unbelievable stuff. So I want to thank you guys again for that. But Tweaked Audio gave us like 40 headphones that we got to give away to kids. We gave them away, and they all got a pair of headphones, which is awesome. So go to tweakedaudio.com right now. What's the code word they use?
Kelly,
Kelly, for how much off?
40% off.
It's 33%.
33%.
You're the producer of the show. You're supposed to know this stuff.
I know.
Stupid ass.
He is a stupid ass, right? I mean, if you were the producer of the show, what would you?
33% is not a hard number to forget.
Grass is always shinier. Okay, check it out. So we will. I want you to go 33% off. Use the code word Kelly. You sure it's not dude? Is it dude or Kelly?
I believe it's Kelly.
Can you? Oh, are you kidding? You got to find out, dude. No joke.
No, it's Kelly.
It's sure?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Thank you, Scopo. I think. So go there. Support them. They get mic'd, non-mic'd, all kinds of amazing headphones at tweakedaudio.com. You can also use our Amazon link. And you can donate. If you want to donate, we have a donate button. Not that many people do it, but we are revamping this whole studio coming up very soon. Whole new table, new lights, new everything. Everything's happening. We're making this into a amazing studio for comics to come and shows to put shows on. Because Riotcast is getting better and better, and we have more news coming out of Riotcast very soon. I can't announce yet, but it's great news. Great stuff's coming down. So make sure you support all the shows on riotcast.com, and of course your favorite show right here, the You Know What Dude podcast.
They're doing a movie, Riotcast the movie. I'm not supposed to say that.
Hey, do you gotta go? Why don't you get a podcast?
Yeah, you know who made it off through social media? Pete Holmes.
Yeah.
Well, he had a big podcast.
Exactly.
Yeah, but he came out with podcasting at the time you had to come out with podcasting on a
No,
network.
that's
On
not.
a net. On a
His
net.
podcast came out in 2008.
That's when.
It's pretty early.
That's when podcasting really got big.
Podcast got big in 2001.
No, that's not true.
It's first wave
During
podcast.
9/11?
He just said, look at his face. He's not confident in anything. Yeah. Yo, this goes out to the two buildings that fell. It's called Two Buildings Podcast. Never forget.
Hanky-chief.
I gotta laugh out of fucking.
Because he needs work.
What's your name?
He needs work.
I like Two Buildings podcast.
I thought it was pretty good.
I'm gonna
So,
loosen this.
so check it because it's coming.
It's coming to somebody. Might be me. I might be tightening it back, but
I
continue.
can't. I hate how swollen I am today.
Today.
That's not that funny. You fucking warlord. So we had the Big J roast over the weekend, I believe, last week, right? What day was it?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Yeah, amazing night.
I couldn't go. I was at the Apple Store in Soho doing one of those panels with the cast of Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll.
Right.
Liz Gillies, John Corbett, Dennis Leary, John Ailes, myself.
How was the panel? What was that like?
It's really cool. First of all, you get you pull up in a limo. Okay, they send for a limo. They bring me down. So as the limo pulls up, the press is all there.
You get an SUV like they do nowadays?
Yeah, SUV.
Old school ass.
No, it was a SUV. So you pull up, and as you come out, there's a bunch of dudes with your headshot, and you sign them, which was cool.
Cool.
Because I never really had that.
That's awesome.
That happened at
Is it an
Comic-
old headshot or new headshot?
The new ones from the show, actually,
Oh,
which is
nice.
great. So they just print out those. That happened at Comic-Con too. Like the first day I was there, but I was like the first kind of celebrity dude. So like they never asked me again. Like two dudes got up. And they were like, "Hey, Bobby," they were like O&A fans or something. But at this, you get out, sign a bunch of headshots, go in through the back door, up the back, in the back room where the geniuses are. And I'm actually going to post this photo. There's 4 dudes just in this smaller than the studio, and when you bring your phone in and they bring it in the back,
Yeah.
they just hand it to this fucking dude
Wow.
at like a desk with a mini screwdriver.
Wow, maybe they can figure out Louis' career.
So I met all the geniuses and then went through there, and I thought like there was going to be like some Apple gift pack or some bag, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
swag.
With some type of Apple. I would have took an Apple shirt, you know what I mean?
Not a real apple, though.
Jesus.
That's so true.
We gotta to do a comedy team show, Will.
Will laughs like he should be holding a severed head.
Right.
Oh, he would never take a real apple. That's why he's good. That's why he's like this.
Breaking it down.
He's literally the dumbest person I know. All right, so yeah, we didn't get anything. We went in the back, and the whole cast was there. You know, Bo Derek was there, which was
Oh, I saw Bo
Does she
Derek.
still look the same?
yeah, you met her.
so
Did you-
hot.
She's
She's still
let me tell you,
smoking?
she's smoking.
Yeah.
She's not only smoking, she's got an
Air.
an air or an elegance around her.
Wow.
But she's got a great sense of humor too. We sat behind because it's John's, girl. They've been together for a long time, but they sat behind us when we were watching the premiere, and she laughed at all the shit you're supposed to laugh at.
Oh, yeah.
And she laughed hysterically. So that's great. She's got a great sense of humor, but I get nervous talking to her, to be honest with you. I went back in and she was there. It's Bo fucking Derek.
Sure.
And she's super nice, but she's definitely got that fucking fame thing where you're like, I don't, you're gonna fuck up. Whatever you say is gonna come out wrong. So I just
Right.
kind of keep my mouth shut. Because John Corbett is the funniest fucking dude. He makes me laugh like nobody because he has no fear. He is hilarious. He's out of his mind funny.
Yeah.
Really, he's great. So we went back there. Then we all go out on the stage at the Soho thing, and it was packed up. And a lot of Liz Gillies fans too. They go nuts with her. She has so many fans. And then they just Liz Gillies is one of the stars of the show. She's a girl from Nickelodeon now. She's really hot and sings fucking great. But she it was pretty, they just sit there and ask you questions. There's a moderator for that, asks you a bunch of questions that she came up with.
So-
She's from AOL, I believe, or no, she's from Sirius. She was really cool. And then they open it up to the floor and they just ask questions.
But you never got any free shit. Nothing.
You know what I got when we went to Comic-Con? We did TV Guide. We did you do press all day. So you wake up and you go to a room, and there's 17 tables, and there's actually a red carpet, and you do the red carpet in a ballroom, and there's photos. You take all the photos, ching, 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 ching. Then you go and you do interviews, standing interviews at the end, and they'll take me and John Ailes, Rehab on the show. We'll be paired up, and John and Elaine will be paired up, and then Dennis and Liz will be paired up, and we'll just switch. There's literally, we have a handler that goes, okay, cut, they're done, come over here. We got to go, and they keep just switching. And then there's tables, and you go from table, and on the table there's anywhere from 5 to 8 people with recorders and cameras, and you just sit down.
Is that a junket? Is that what a junket is?
Yeah, it's like a junket.
All right.
Exactly. So you go table to table to table, and then you take a break after that. It's a couple hours. Take a break, and then you go to, we went to the Hard Rock. And it was kind of cool because Ryan Reynolds was before us and everything.
Wow.
So you just see him leaving the room and us going in. And I was just kind of like, right. I just wanted to talk to him because I'm a fucking big Deadpool fan.
Yeah.
And then the last interview was on a yacht. The TV guy has a yacht, and they do all their shit on there. And when we did our big interview, and when you're leaving, there's this gift pack. I was walked right by it. I didn't even see it. And the publicist for FX was like, Robert, do you want one? I was like, yeah. And it was this fucking awesome ultimate ear speaker, Bluetooth speaker.
Oh, yeah.
But
Oh,
the
I got
big
that
one.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
good
yeah.
stuff.
They
Boom, right?
Yeah, the boom, the big
That
one.
shit's dope. Yeah, I take it
It's
everywhere. It's great.
fucking
Yeah, yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
And it was just in the bag. I was like, that was a pretty good piece of
that's sweet.
swag.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, but we didn't get that much for the show. They sent me, of course, Sex, Drugs, Rock and Roll T-shirts, but they don't make double X. So I told the girl, I go, I'm double X.
Maybe you should start taking apples.
Hey, do you have it? Oh. Can you do me a favor, though? Could you actually take some of that blanket and make it bigger? What the fuck?
You should get the Hanky-chief for that.
Ugh. So you should hang yourself with a Hanky-chief. Norman.
Oh,
No, that wasn't a bomb. That was a racist. That was racist. Coming from the guy
that was
that had
too
the
soon,
spear joke.
Norman.
So, yeah, it was awesome. It was fucking great. Unbelievable.
I just can't believe they took you to an Apple store and they couldn't give you one fucking thing.
Apple does not give a...
They don't have to.
Apple does not, because they don't have to. They don't give a fuck.
They got so much
Samsung
money.
will give you, it's called the white glove. Mm-hmm. That's why I want to go to Samsung.
The white glove. I heard about the glove.
The white glove treatment,
Yeah.
they'll give you everything.
What's the white glove treatment?
It's the... I'm not going to say it. But it's they give you... They'll come, give you a free phone, give you a watch, give you all the shit.
They give you all the top shit, and then you have special service. Whenever you have any problem with it, they hook you up.
Wait.
Yeah.
How you get the white glove?
You have to be famous.
Be white.
Yeah.
It's to try and get people...
Stop 1 second. What did you say?
I said be white.
Wow, you're a confident racist. No, I like
That was a good. I got last. I got last in the moment.
Actually,
yeah,
make that into a hood and give it to him. Yeah, wow. So, anyways, so that's why I couldn't make it. That was the last day of press for the show, which was awesome. So, anyways, please, everybody listening, keep watching the fucking show. This Thursday's huge because you get them at the front and you got to keep them for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
So, DVR it, watch it. It's a fucking great show. Just record it for the whole season. Don't be a dick. I don't care if you never watch it. No, I'm kidding. No, watch the shit. But then I missed the Big J Okerson roast.
It was
Now
a doozy.
I haven't. Now you were there.
Yes.
You were on the
On the dais.
dais. Were you there?
Yeah,
Were you on the
wrote,
dais?
No, but I wrote for like 3 people.
You wrote for 3 people, so it wasn't that good of a roast.
I was.
You were on the dais?
I was supposed to be.
What happened?
I had to pull out.
Why?
I couldn't do it.
Tell them why, really.
Tell him why.
You didn't write any jokes.
All right.
No.
Why?
I couldn't do it. I had another gig
Where?
out of town.
What town?
Philly.
Where in Philly?
You think I know Philly like that?
Yeah, you
Downtown?
should get a drive there and
Downtown?
show up.
What was the name of the
What
club?
was the name of the club?
Oh, they canceled the show.
But it was a great roast. It was a great roast. I had a fuck thing because I had to write. I wrote for Soder. He hired me to write for him, and then somebody
hired you?
Well, he asked me to write, and he paid me.
How much? I think I owe Joe $100.
Yeah, I think you do.
I gave you some
I owe
jokes.
Joe
You gave me some
$100.
Yeah.
Do you think it's okay to say who wrote for you? Don't you think everyone should just be keep it?
it can't. It
I
got,
wrote for Harris, Big J, and Bonnie.
All right, there you go. It's all out. It's all out. It's all a community.
So, well, look, man, here's the deal. Anybody doesn't know roast, okay? Jeff Ross is not that funny. He has 20 writers that
Exactly.
write for him, okay?
Exactly.
And he can have those jokes because they're bought and paid for.
Yes.
So he can take those jokes wherever he wants, redo them, blah, 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 blah. But every person on a roast has around 10 to 15 people writing pages and pages of shit for their personality to the certain people. So when you do a roast on this level, okay, same shit applies. We used to, back in the day when we did the Patrice roast, nobody did that.
I like that.
We wrote our own shit. You lived and died by your own shit.
Dude, that roast was amazing. 2003.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
on YouTube. It's unreal.
Yeah, I fucking bombed.
You did an audio video thing.
Yeah, I did an audio
Keith
video thing.
bombed.
Ben
Yeah.
Bailey.
Oh
had
no,
a fucking
Keith really
great-
bombed.
That
Yeah.
was a bomb.
Yeah,
for the age.
well, that's because Ben Bailey spent. I think he literally spent his entire comedy career up until that day writing roast jokes for us. Came out of the gate swinging, killed,
killed.
and then
Murdered.
Robinson thought he was going to improv a roast
right after.
with his personality. Like we're fans.
He was at my house.
like
He was
like,
at my house saying, I ain't got it. He's going to be like the seller. We just talking and shit.
Oof.
Yeah, yeah.
It was
he-
brutal.
The best part of the roast is when he was bombing and we're going stretch.
Nah.
And then he was bombing so bad he reached into his pocket and grabbed a wrinkled up napkin with some jokes on it. Like he did try to write. He goes, you want some? And he pulled it out and it didn't work. Esty goes up to grab him. She goes, he snaps on her. Like got mad at her.
Whoa.
Like, get to beat it. Tells her to beat it. And he kept going. It was the best thing I've ever seen.
all
That
on-
and
That's
Josh,
Yeah, you gotta
That's
hear
on?
it.
that,
That's on there?
Yeah.
Josh Spears bomb.
He was on it?
He was on the roast before.
Oh, okay.
He did, he begged to be on it. I guess he had it was Barry Katz roast. He had stories, and we were like, all right. He went up and fucking ate it like I've never seen anybody eat it.
That Keith thing must have hurt his psyche. I mean, that bomb was so bad. Like,
Really?
Booze, get off stage. He's
It
like,
hurt
"Fuck
his
you."
fucking career.
You think so?
No, no, he
Hard
hurt
to
his
tell.
career.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the greatest things
Great
ever. But
roast.
anyways, back to it. Now it's just protocol.
Writers.
You can
Yeah.
have people write
Have
for
you-
you if you don't have the time or whatever. Your friends or whatever. There's certain comics that you guys and you imagine write great jokes.
I'll vote for him.
Huh?
He gave me a couple.
Well,
I give him a few.
Well, like what?
I didn't use them.
Because you couldn't read them.
You don't want to start off with why you.
One I used.
All right, give me
Oh,
that.
there you go. But there was Metzger was unreal. Vecchione had set of the night. Jay killed at the end. It was all.
Soda
great.
did really well.
Soda did well.
Yeah.
But I had to write for Soda, and then they put me on the day, so then I rewrite jokes. It was
Wow.
a bitch.
What about
So you had to do it too.
Yeah, yeah.
So you had to write jokes for you. So all the jokes you would have said, you
Yeah.
gave the great
Oh, that
ones.
sucks.
The great ones.
You gave to Dan.
Yeah.
And then you had the ones towards the end of your fucking
So how did
creativity.
Dan do?
Dan did well.
Did he, who did the worst?
Kumia.
And then second worst.
Sal,
I guess Sal, but Sal did
Sal
like
who?
an ironic thing. Volcano, Practical Jokers.
the guy from Impractical Jokers.
What do you mean you did an
Oh,
ironic
really?
thing?
He did like these jokes are bad on purpose because he's not he's not a comedian.
He
He's
would
not a
do
stand-up.
like 2 on purpose bad jokes, and then he had someone write like a way over this. He'd be like, "Ah, Dan Soder's here. They should call him Dan Soda because you see his blood pressure or his sugar, whatever." It'd be a bad joke, and then he'd be like, "Jay's daughter's a cunt." So it'd be like he'd go really
okay.
like one
He
way
made it
and then
work.
go the other.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds kind of fun. I actually don't mind when people do something a little different on a roast.
It broke it up a little.
Yeah, I mean, the joke, but I like when people come up and kind of experiment with some other tempo.
Yeah, and he had a slide whistle.
Yeah,
Oh, I like
Which
slide
was
whistles.
fun. That was a lot of
Well,
fun.
Norm Macdonald kind of did that though and made it like classic.
he
so
killed it.
I feel like it's anyone else doing that is kind of just doing what he did.
It wasn't
Right.
quite
Slide
what Norm
whistle?
did, though. It was alright.
No, Norm just did the ironic.
He did
thing.
like really bad, really corny
Was
jokes.
Joe
You know,
DeRosa
like
there?
when Andy, it was Andy Sandberg that
Joe
kind of did
DeRosa.
that. Out
Yeah,
there?
I
He
see. I
wasn't
don't
there.
like that. I don't like. I think I hate all kind of ironic. I know in a roast it's good to change it up, but I generally hate ironic
I'm
stand-up
with you,
acts.
I'm with you.
I think it's so.
I did that like that, and there's somebody who stopped listening because of that. Sorry. So Anthony, he did the worst.
Yeah, and he still was fun to watch, but I think he actually wrote his stuff.
Because here's the thing with this roast, it was all comedians for the most part.
That's
and
what
it's like,
isn't that what roasts are?
well, no, I mean, Comedy
Oh,
Central roasts have celebrities.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Right,
like,
right.
so
Snoop
like the
Dogg.
curve isn't. It's not just a bunch of people who are going to do great. There's
Right.
celebrities on it.
Yeah,
Some
but
of them-
those are, people that are writing those jokes are comedians.
Yeah, but it still means timing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it
Delivery.
doesn't matter if fucking Vinny or whatever from the Jersey Shore has people writing for him. He still doesn't know how to deliver a joke.
So he bombed.
Anthony, yeah,
It was the weakest.
If I,
set.
I put it this way, if I did that set, would I have bombed?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
But because it's him, he didn't bomb.
yes.
Because he's more famous than me, or you're afraid?
Yes.
Or you're
He's not
afraid
a
of his
stand-up.
fan? You're afraid of his fan base.
I am afraid of his fan base.
Anthony's
He really
great.
does.
I went to his house.
Anthony has like an army.
Yeah.
He's like a king.
I mean, look what they did to DeRosa, and they fucking
Yeah.
buried him into the ground.
yeah.
Is he buried?
They marked all of his albums 1 star, and then they gave him all bad reviews on Amazon. So I guess
Wow.
they're accurate, but they're but they're loyal.
So what was one of the worst jokes Anthony did?
I think the
can't
one.
remember
I think the one about DeRosa is like, oh,
What
if you
was
need
that?
if you need a knife to
Yeah, that
eat,
was
take the
pretty
one DeRosa
simple.
stabbed me in the back with.
Yeah, he had a
It was
good
like,
one
ugh.
on Soder. He's
Also-
like, this guy's taking my place, this fake laugher or something. I can't remember.
Yeah, the one Anthony's joke particularly didn't work with the knife because he was like, if anybody upstairs is eating, and it's like, what are you? It's just
yeah,
creek in a cave.
yeah.
We're upstairs.
What does that mean?
It doesn't matter. I
Exactly.
don't know exactly. That's
It was
the
probably
point.
written for him being downstairs
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
creek.
Yeah,
but-
that's where he's
So he
used
just yeah.
Someone wrote him a joke and he didn't fucking assimilate it into his environment. That's great. Look,
What
man.
about Bonnie? Bonnie was there?
Bonnie did well, yeah.
Yeah, funny.
She might have had the second weakest.
Is she the second weakest?
Probably, yeah.
Why is that?
She tried a gimmick where she roasted herself. She's like, I'm going to roast me before you guys get to it. And it's like, well, we want you to hit us.
Well, and also it was way too late in it to do that concept.
Yeah,
the thing. It was like
yeah.
she already was like an hour. It was a 2 hour and 45-minute roast.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
that's
Well,
crazy.
because
Yeah,
fucking
it was
crazy.
Gomez
But
is a moron.
And
What,
Becky-
wait a minute. Why is it Gomez?
Because he
I'm not fighting you on that.
I think you're very funny, but like it just kept adding people at the end.
Yeah.
Like one person, because DeRosa. Look, the fact people are very excited about DeRosa being there because it was Anthony and DeRosa in the same room.
Why wouldn't he come?
He had a legitimate excuse. He
What
had to
was
do Better Call Saul. So
First of all, let me just say this. I saw DeRosa. I didn't know it was him when I first came on. I was like, wow. And then I saw it was DeRosa. I was like, oh my God.
He can act.
He is fucking great. No, let's not get carried away. But he on Better Call Saul, dude, he's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Fucking great. Very subtle. You know, not because sometimes you see.
Is that why you didn't recognize him?
What's that?
Is that what?
I didn't know he was on the show. It's such a big show And then
That's
for
your
him-
friend. You couldn't recognize your own
Well, they
friend?
superimposed shoulders on him.
yeah, he actually wore Don Johnson's suit from Miami Vice. Oof, thank God that one. I was trying to edit on the fly.
I was slipping into a coma. I came out of it.
So Bonnie did the second.
Second worst.
Yeah.
And then it
To
was.
be honest, I say Harris probably did the second worst.
Harris was on it.
Yeah,
They needed a black
Harris
guy.
took my place.
He did three
Did he?
fucking of my. Like,
What was it?
I'm sure Harris, and I don't really know Harris, and I wrote for
Oh.
him. He did 3 of my. I don't know if he did someone else's or he did his own jokes, but it was just like he left so much fucking good shit on the table. I was like, what are you thinking with this? Granted,
what you
again,
mean?
he was really far
What
in.
do you mean
but
left good things on the table?
I mean, look, it's my own writing, so obviously I think it's fucking
Oh,
great.
you
but-
vote for Harris?
Yeah, yeah. But then he used like 2 of
that
my
always
things.
happens.
Is that why you're
Yeah.
mad? Because he didn't use your shit?
Yeah, partially, yeah, of course. Why
Well-
wouldn't it be? Yeah.
Well, it's funny because I mean these roasts. If you're on the dais, it's mind bending how nervous you get.
I was terrified.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
you can't not be terrified because it's
your peers.
It's your peers, and it's being recorded. It's forever. It's mind bending how fucking nervous you get.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's why when I did Patrice's, I was like, you know what? Let me try this other thing.
But
Which
that
I
was a
thought
different time, though, when you was not, you
Dude, I had to rent a square TV from Rent-A-Center.
Wow.
Like that's how. Like I had to.
Man, you'll do anything not to write. I think that someone actually made that joke in the roast, probably.
What was it?
I can't. But I'm saying about in the 2003 roast.
Oh, in me, yeah. The best joke was I think Ben Bailey because I was known for my extravagant websites.
Oh,
back
I
in the
remember
day.
that joke.
And he said, "What was the joke?"
He said Bobby will never amount to his
His
website.
act, his
act
act.
will never amount to his web, or something like that.
No, he said Rob Kelly has as the only comic that his websites are more famous than him.
Yeah, yeah.
Did Vecchione go on late too?
Second.
What?
It was
That's
Metzger,
really
then
Who was-
Vecchione.
who-
I heard
that's
Vecchione
so
did like an
stupid.
hour.
He did a long one. Yeah, he just wrote a ton.
Because if you go on second and no one's burned all your material,
Yeah, exactly.
So you can, that's such bad placement.
How's Metzger?
Killer.
Killer.
When I saw, because I'm like a huge Metzger fan, he's like one of my favorites. And when I saw him, I was
Me
like,
too.
I just look at my notes. I'm like, I'm fucked. I just assume I'm gonna bomb. After
Well,
seeing
when I
him.
saw him at and I'm a big fan too, but when I saw him at the Iron Sheik one, he's like more conversational.
Yeah.
So it's like not
Not on this
slamming
one.
like Vecchione.
This
can
was
sometimes.
slamming.
Yeah,
This was
really.
joke.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, even in this though, he had a bit of personality. I felt like Vecchione was just a joke machine, where
Yeah.
Kurt had a little bit more of like
He talks to the Jay more.
Yes.
Yeah.
Instead of Vecchione just comes out with a
Also,
robot.
in Bonnie's defense too, by the way, of her set, really, because I saw her whole script, so like she must have been crossing stuff off by the time I heard a lot of her
right.
jokes were gone by the time she.
Yeah,
got
that
there,
sucks
so.
going up
That
last
sucks.
on a roast.
Yeah.
Blows.
It's
That's
the
why I love when the roasts they have a couple minutes. You get a couple minutes. You don't get to stand up there for 20 minutes
Wow.
because you're going to blow through everybody's material.
Yeah.
Have
Yeah.
a couple minutes. That way you have to cut the fat, choose the best
Yeah,
ones.
yeah, totally.
You get a couple for each person, maybe.
Yeah.
And then hit Jay and get the fuck out.
That was what we were supposed to do, but everybody
yeah,
ran
but you
it.
can't. You can't. You got to
Yeah.
fucking. You got to. I mean, you got to tell them
Right.
next time, man.
Yeah.
They got light.
But you got to come with these original angles. Like I had one on Shaffir that I was proud of because it was a new twist.
On what?
I said, Ari Shaffir, you remind me of an organic protein powder because you're hard to stomach, and we only know about you because of Rogan.
That's a good joke.
That's a great
a great
joke.
joke.
I mean, because
Thanks.
everyone's going to do Rogan jokes, but you got into it in a very great way.
A little
so.
weird way, yeah.
Yeah, that's a great joke.
Hey,
Funny
thank
as
you.
shit.
Holy shit.
Also, I said his face looks like Nazi propaganda.
That's his own joke.
Shit.
I saw Judd Apatow do that last night on Fallon.
Oh,
I know. I did it first.
He did that?
I've heard that. I mean,
That's-
I'm not saying that it's
Right.
that
It's just
stolen. I'm
a
saying-
throwaway.
Yeah,
I laughed
yeah.
too hard at that joke.
Well,
What do we got in the chat room, real quick?
Miles Atwood says his favorite joke at the roast was a joke about Harris, where someone said all of Harris's money is going back to Walmart
that was
anyway.
the best. That was Jay's joke.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
That was,
is
he said
good.
it's above ground pool season.
Yeah.
That is funny.
Who wrote that
Big
joke?
J. I don't know who wrote it, but
That
he,
was-
he
yeah.
said it.
Me and I helped Jay with some stuff.
So just
Ah.
is that your joke?
That was for Noya's joke.
Is that your joke?
Whoa.
No, but
You can admit
the
it, dude.
No, but the tag might have been.
Okay.
The tag wasn't there in the first place.
Right, yeah. That's great.
But look, at Jay's
Dude,
stuff was fucking fantastic.
Look,
Yeah.
man, look, we all help each other. Who gives? It's not.
Yeah.
That's the way we do it. You know, I mean, back when I did it, we just wrote our own shit
And
or
when-
rented a TV. it's fine. I
don't get-
think
I don't
it's-
get-
you helped me with some jokes.
Yeah.
I don't
with
get
Cal
the rent a
had
TV thing. What do you mean by that? You rent a TV?
Because back then, in
20
what
minutes ago.
was it 1999 or 2000? When was that?
2003.
2003.
Was it after
2003.
September 11th?
Yeah.
Yeah. 12 years ago.
You couldn't. They didn't have plasma TVs yet. Plasma was like to own a plasma. It was like $40 billion.
So why do you rent a TV? I don't
because
get it.
I
play a
need.
video.
Where the fuck am I going to play the video?
What video?
Oh God!
You
Hey, can we get you back in
you have-
Australia?
wait.
Is there a
Hold on, man. I'm serious. You have to play a video for what?
I made a video of Patrice, like people who couldn't be on the roast, what they thought of Patrice.
Right.
So I just went up to a bunch of people and they were like, "Fuck him, piece of shit."
Oh, so you showed it on.
I showed it. Yeah, I showed it on the
Oh.
TV, and then there was the video camera that I used. I found out that Steve Byrne left his SNL audition tape on it, doing all his characters. So I let that roll at the end.
Oh, that's great. I mean, how could you not? I mean, you had to try.
Well, I got shit for that.
I bet.
I mean, from
Steve Byrne.
no, Steve was born, but it was him doing. Oh God, he did MTV Girl, hey, and he sang Dankeschön. He did Julio Iglesias Jr.
Enrique.
I can be your hero. Been in a mole.
Oh, wow.
So who
Oof.
gave you shit? Who gave you shit?
Oof. I think Burr was like, "Shut that off, dude. Like, please stop." You know what I mean? But it was pretty fucked up.
I don't know. I think it's pretty funny.
I think it's pretty funny. Look, I think it's funny now. And if you found a tape of me auditioning for SNL, which there was one, which there is one, me doing 2 originals
What
and
char-
3 characters.
What characters?
You'll never know what character. I'll tell you one of my originals. You ready?
Yeah.
Ready? Are you ready? This is fucking terrible.
Oh, boy.
I feel sick right now. I'm not even kidding. I feel. All right.
Kirstie Alley?
No. No, this is one of my originals. This is one of my 2 originals that I did. Her name was. Her
Can
name
you
was.
let us laugh?
I know. It's terrible. I'm laughing not at it being funny, at it being how awful this is.
Oh, boy.
How fucking, and I just don't know how I would send this in to anybody. I mean, why I would. So her name was Helga Sockwater. And she talked like this. My name's Helga Sockwater from Chelsea, Massachusetts. I like the mullet fish over the gefilte.
Did they give you the bomb banana back then?
Boy, oh boy, that's not even Mad TV worthy.
Yeah, maybe you don't get it there, Mark. My name, you might like the gefilte, but I like the mullet's a good fish. It's a dirty, nasty fish. It's a nasty fish. You gotta catch it with a bucket in the Hudson.
Do you understand why you didn't get a call back?
It is atrocious. But I go on with her for probably a minute and a half on video, which is a lifetime.
You wear a
Oh,
wig?
boy.
Huh?
Do you wear a wig?
I believe I did. I believe I had a wig on. This tape exists.
Wow.
I shall not say what state it is in or where it is, because if this gets found, I'm finished. I think Leary would literally kick me off the show. Leary would go, yeah, get that Cox. Fuck him.
Yeah.
He is an asshole. Sing the song.
You didn't travel much back then, so either Boston or New York.
It's not at SNL.
Woof.
Ooh.
Somebody has it. Somebody. It was terrible. Helga Sockwater from Chelsea, Massachusetts. Yeah.
You must really like that character.
Oh, I used to do it all the time. Anytime I could get a chance, I would do it.
3
I
times.
would do it. I would do it all the time. I'd go on the show and I'd say, "Listen, get me. You have any mullet fish? It's the cousin of the gefilte."
That's not even a kind of fish.
I just made it up.
That's worse, even.
It's terrible, isn't it? It's terrible.
Super stupid.
That's what if I did the roast, that's what I would have done. Hello, my name's Helga Sockwater. This Jay's a pisser. He's a pisser.
Who'd you imitate? What people?
But
Who'd you imitate?
That's as far as I'm going.
Okay.
I will not tell you any further. But I did. I'll tell you one.
All right.
Ready? I did Christopher Walken.
Oh, original.
Wow. Yeah, the crazy, the thing, SNL. It's I don't know Lauren. He's a good guy.
Good
wow. I don't know, Mark. Sometimes, the blacks Sicilian. Anyways, what do we got in the chat?
Black Gospel says the roast was dope, but there were two over-the-top girls screaming "ow" and "woohoo" every fucking 5 seconds.
I fucking hate that.
Yeah, I remember them too.
It was like Bonnie's cheering section. Someone else
Yeah,
says.
it was
fucking
like
hate
girl
that.
power bullshit.
Yeah, you know what? You don't don't hoot and holler. You laugh, and that's it.
Yeah.
You don't go woo over people's shit.
Right.
You laugh. You don't fucking cheer.
And also, Bonnie's the last fucking girl in the entire world that would even want that.
She doesn't need.
point.
Never
she's,
want that.
she's one of the funniest people walking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She doesn't need a
Absolutely.
fucking cheerleader section. Woo!
Right.
I hate that one at my show. If you're at a show and the lady in the whoever is going woo right at the joke, and it fucks up your timing because she doesn't know that you kind of go ba 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 bump and then right into that woo over the
Exactly.
second part
Bob.
of the
Yeah.
fucking. I fucking hate it. And you know what it is? It's look at me. Laugh.
Yes.
That's all it is.
Yes.
It's a fucking look at us. Acknowledge us.
Right.
God, do I hate that shit.
I heard this kind of
with you.
recent too. That people didn't woo like maybe.
No, it's a
decade
look at
ago.
me. It's
No, but I'm saying, did people woo like?
yeah,
in,
they've been doing that. Yeah,
wooed
of
for
course. You
as
ever
long
been
as
to
you've been doing it?
Texas?
They
You
woo
ever
a
done
lot.
it? Woohoo! Good job! You got funny. Yeehaw! Yeah. Fucking annoying. It's like a fucking rodeo.
You could have did that. That was better than your fucking Helga.
Like a sockfish.
I like Scopo's jokes are really funny, but you have to make sure.
Right. You have to triple check.
That's how unfunny Scopo is. Yeah, it has to go through, like, it has to be vetted.
Yeah.
You need a 4-minute. Oh, yeah, okay. That was good. What else you got?
Punisher theorizes Will didn't go to the roast because he didn't want to get roasted.
Oh, come
Ooh,
on.
True. I love
This
that.
guy.
I love jokes on me.
You do?
He does.
Why don't you put your phone down?
I'm
I don't care what you're doing.
All right, Bobby. When you see what happens, you see what happens.
What the fuck does that mean? What were you? Is my kid sick? What the fuck? What does that mean? What? What, you're not talking now? You're pointing fingers? What were you doing?
Bobby, it's a surprise.
He's got to deliver for insomnia.
Who said that?
He
That
did.
was
What do
me.
you think? Said?
Do you got the Hanky-chief?
That's actually.
Yeah, you see it?
That's actually his. It has his initials embroidered on that one.
Give it to.
What? That was a good one. Wow,
No
this-
one laughed.
All right, this is a tough show. Give me the
I take
fucking.
it?
I guess so. Fucking Will's stuck his ashy finger at my way. All right, here we go. Anyways, so now did Kumia know he bombed?
He didn't give a shit. He was half in the bag.
Oh, was he?
He was having fun, yeah.
He had a good time.
There was
He-
booze and
he-
tacos on stage. So
Yeah, say
Oh,
what you
really?
will about Kumia. That guy has a good fucking time.
Yeah.
He's a fun dude.
He really is. Have you ever been to his house?
I have.
I was just
Jesus.
there. I remember I was making the drink, and I was like, I feel awkward, like drinking this guy. Like there was like a little bit left of something. I was like, I don't really want to touch that. And I went to go look for ice, and I was like, oh, all these cupboards are full of bottles of these bottles. Like
Right.
it's just a house full of booze. It's crazy. And his 11-year-old girlfriend.
Yeah.
She's not 11.
She looks it.
13.
It's, yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, but she's not 11. She's
No, she's
Is
25.
it what's
26.
the name,
Is she
girl?
26?
Is it what's the name, girl?
26. My girl and her
Jesus.
have been like texting each other like for the last few days.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
Is it Vinny's girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, Vinny's daughter.
Oh God, what the fuck are we saying? Why
Oh, that's the common
No,
knowledge.
everybody knows that. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's a secret. He's dating Vinny Brand's daughter.
Wow. Now that Jesus Christ, I think that was a secret.
I didn't say the last name.
Yeah, I didn't
No.
say the name at all.
No, I
Vinny
said he's
Pescatelli.
dating a brand of daughter named Vinny.
Too late.
What?
Oh boy, you're going right back to Canuck.
Somebody's not opening at the Stress Factory after and before Vinny.
Inside joke.
Inside joke. Yeah, I wish I could have been there, man. I mean, just going to it would have been a
Oh,
fucking
it
blast.
was an event. Metzger's joke on Soder. He's like, Soder, you look like you fell asleep when you were 7 and woke up a giant boy. You got to find a Zoltar machine to get back to your real life.
He really does look like somebody had beans and found him.
Yeah, right.
The fucking giant flat face. He's getting worse too because now, when he was younger, he had at least he was really thin.
Yeah.
But now he's getting that I have money to buy food body.
That dad bod. He's
Yeah.
getting that.
He's had that for years. Remember when we shot that video for Marisa? He took off his shirt. I was so disappointed. I thought he was like
Yeah.
a tough fucking dude.
Oh, he could be an
you could see in
Adonis.
his
Yeah,
clothes
if
that
he
he's-
tried.
Yeah.
You see his clothes, his body's a hot mess.
It's fucking, I love that Louis fucking with his body. You look like you're in a Bronx Tale.
I look good.
He looked at you when he said that.
That doesn't make sense. You're an idiot.
You're just like you play dominoes for a living.
I wish. How can I get into that?
You got to do
an
it yourself.
agent.
You have to do it yourself. Don't depend on anybody. You want to be Domino King?
Voss was there.
Voss go up?
He
opened
introduced
it, yeah.
it, so, but we got to shit on him because he was sitting on the dais, so it was fun having him there.
Because Metzger had to take off, so Voss was backstage, and he's like, "Should I go sit on the dais?" And I was like, "Whatever,
Yes,
sure."
do it.
You do a good impression. Could you
Yeah,
do
that's
some more?
good.
Thanks. No,
Yeah.
that's it. That's,
That's it.
that's all I had prepared.
And
I
Jay's
don't- why
wife
wo-
did a set.
Why? What?
Jay's
Oh, you didn't
current
see that?
wife did a
Yeah,
set.
Which current wife?
The
Carla.
wife with the daughter.
He's not divorced.
He's not divorced?
No.
He's separated.
Oh, he's separated.
Yeah.
So the Carla, the one
Carla.
we all know.
Yeah.
I didn't know her.
She went up and trashed him?
Yeah, and it was
It must
was
have been
great.
insane.
It was great.
It was
Did
great.
she
could've
write
been
the
shorter.
jokes or did somebody
no,
write?
No.
She
She had it written
couldn't
for
have.
her. Yeah.
She had them written?
They were
Really?
good. Yeah, they were.
But she
really
delivered him with hatred.
That's funny. When we did the cowhead roast, his wife came up and fucking smashed him too.
Oh, nice.
She was hilarious.
Yeah.
Really funny. And his co-host was funny too.
Because you got that real inside,
Yeah.
you know, you're sick of this person. So you let it all out.
Yeah, it was good. But when we did our roast, it was very quick. Everybody did quick spots. It was nice. The Stangl brothers were there. Norton was there. Florentine was there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, I love Mike Calta. I love. You ever see Florentine's videos he does for YouTube? He doesn't look in the camera. He looks at himself on the screen, so it looks like he's blind. He's just like this. Yeah, yeah. You know, I forget about the baseball game. Fuck baseball. And he's like, the camera's over here. Fucking idiot.
I know exactly what
He
you're
was
talking about.
banging Robin Quivers, right?
Yeah.
He banged Robin a long time ago.
Who's
now.
Robin
Who?
Quivers?
Florentine?
Howard Stern's chick.
Oh, get out.
Florentine?
Baba Booey. Baba
Really?
Booey.
Yeah, publicly.
Wow.
Yeah,
They fucked
What
in
you
public?
mean, in public?
Nah, I don't think about that. I don't
In
know
a
about
church.
That, but,
no, but they liked each other. They
Yeah.
went like a vacation together, and
They were an
they
item.
were an item. I mean, you know, that's why I love, I love Florentine.
Yeah,
you know,
cool guy.
He'll fucking, if he likes you, fuck it, he'll bang you.
yeah, yeah, right.
But yeah, they just did the whole thing, the history of Stern this last weekend,
Uh-huh.
because Stern was on vacation.
Oh.
'Cause Stern's got his show's gotten fucking great.
Yeah.
Because if you listen this last weekend, when famous people used to come in, he was so hyped up and energetic, and he would just be going a mile a minute,
Yeah.
and they didn't know how to keep up. They just didn't know how to keep up with him because he was just like, so what are you doing? You jerk off in the shower?
Yeah.
And he would just say these funny things and these outrageous things. And if you couldn't keep up, you got fucking buried by Stern. But now he's developed this. He's a lot slower, but
Yeah.
he's still funny.
Right.
But he's asking really good questions and getting these famous people to open the fuck up.
Yeah.
That's why I was never really much of a Stern guy, because I felt it was just too much Stern. Like it was just all about him forever. That's why I was way more.
Well, I mean,
Miller guy,
you
but-
kind of have to be that way, I guess, to get above everybody else.
Yeah.
But now that he's there, it's fucking great.
Have
Yeah.
you ever seen the when he took over the Magic Johnson show?
Yeah.
No, they
it was-
talked about that this weekend,
Oh
though.
my-
I want to see
that's
that.
the most
I
awkward.
saw that live. I remember that live,
Holy
actually.
shit, is
Really?
awkward.
Yeah.
Well, you know the story about that.
He would like shit on Magic all the
No,
time.
he shit on him all the time, and they tried to get him on the producer was a Stern fan,
Oh.
and they pitched, "Let's get Stern." And he says the only way I'll go on is if this, and this, and this happens.
Didn't have Magic had to come on his show? I think that was the one
Magic
deal.
had to call up and ask for him to be on the
Oh,
show.
wow.
But
Yeah.
He had a
Magic
talk show.
Johnson. You remember him?
Yeah, his TV show.
Dude, he had a talk show. He had a movie theater. He coached. He had a stake in the Lakers.
Yep.
And they
Coached
said
the Lakers.
He
has
said
a
that
line of AIDS
He owns
clinics.
Starbucks.
Hey, I'm sorry. What'd you say?
He has a line of AIDS clinics.
Okay.
I mean, it was fine if it wasn't for.
Nah, that
No,
was
it's
not
not.
fun.
It's not.
Hold on.
That's
Hold on.
Yeah, go
Hold
ahead.
on.
Yeah.
Let him say it again.
Go ahead. Say it again.
He has a line of AIDS clinics.
Yeah, AIDS isn't even around.
Give him the
He
best.
does actually have a line of AIDS clinics. I'm not making that up.
Yeah, but say it as a fact, not a joke. You fucking bald, weird tooth Toronto fag.
It's not one weird tooth. All of my teeth are weird.
I should have been on the roast.
Yeah, right.
I would have needed to be on the dais.
That's true. Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just laughing at
That
his
was a
face.
legitimate. People wouldn't shake his hand on that show. There was problems where
right.
people
Yeah.
wouldn't shake his hand.
Yeah, that's when AIDS was AIDS.
Yeah, Philadelphia.
Back when AIDS was scary.
I touched Magic once.
You did?
Yeah.
That's how
Where?
you got it?
Yeah. I was washing my hands.
I wish he got
He
it.
needs your
Fucking
fat
shrink
ass.
that fat ass.
I went to the Nets Lakers game 4 and they got swept in the finals, and they had like a party after, and everyone went down to like try to get closer to the floor, and he was walking past and I touched him
Ooh.
Why did you reach
a
out and
weird
touch
move.
them?
because he was giving like high fives to people, and he was like. And
Where did you touch him?
I guess his hand. Yeah.
Oh, his thigh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
His inner
picturing
thigh. Tried to grab his
This is
AIDS dick.
before,
Yeah.
before he announced the AIDS or after?
This is way after.
Wow.
This is way after. Yeah.
I mean, it must have been scary for the guys to play with him.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what the AIDS, how it spread really. And, I mean, basketball, if there's a sweaty sport, it's basketball.
Right.
And you're bumping, grinding, mushing, and get cuts. I mean, it must have been, you're covering Magic. Fuck.
Yeah.
Are you shitting me? Come on.
Right.
Come on. I just got married.
Yeah.
Fuck, I just got jet skis.
Right.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, and that's why the Stern thing's so awkward, is because the whole time on like Stern is like, yeah, but you got AIDS the fun way, and he has to like he keeps saying he got it the fun way.
I remember he asked, "Do you have sex with your wife? Do you use condoms?" He's like, "Yes, we use condoms." He's like, "Do you eat her out? Do you go down on her?"
Wow.
Wait, this is wait. All right. So, but what happened when he took over the? Wait,
Who are you? Where have you been? Lou, what's up, Lou?
Louie.
Louie.
I'm just
What's
waiting until I
up?
have something to say.
No, what were you asking?
What happened when he took over the show? You didn't tell that story. Like, what happened when you said
Yeah,
Stern took over?
Well, we're
Magic
talking about it
Johnson's
right
show?
now.
We'll get to that part.
Okay, so whatever. They wanted him. Magic Johnson show was failing miserably. It was going to, but Magic didn't give a fuck. He had a million things going on. You know what I mean? So he was just like, yeah. So they went in and they were like, he pitched it, and he was thought the higher ups. They were like, fuck you, no way. And he was like, can I just ask Magic? And they said, go ahead. He did, and he was like, yeah. He just was like, yeah, cool, I don't care. And he was like, holy shit. So they did this thing where Stern came on the Magic Johnson show, and it was supposed to give him ratings. It was supposed to be such a spectacle, either good or bad, that it would have drew attention to the show.
What happened?
And it did, but they couldn't save that fucking nightmare.
Right.
And
You know
like
what
the
I mean?
whole crowd was Stern fans, so everyone's just chanting for Howard. He took over the whole crowd. It's fucking awkward. Like
Yeah.
it's bad.
Wasn't there another girl on the show too that came on?
Maybe I don't remember.
Yeah, we gotta get that video, man.
Yeah.
It was. He talked about it this weekend, and they actually had a bunch of the producers on the show. But I mean, Stern back then, he did form an army.
Oh yeah.
He formed a fucking army, and if you listen now, he still at his level will have just regular callers call up, and he'll talk to them.
Yeah.
Like he'll have a guy go, Howard, the Ant-Man, and he'll be like, well, I liked Ant-Man. It's like he's talking to this guy
Yeah.
that he doesn't need to talk to anymore.
Right.
He could just do his show, fucking only callers when they have a certain segment or people. He'll just go to the phone, and what's up, Gary, or whatever, and he'll talk to some dude, and it's like weird. It's like he's still a part of the fan base is part of the show.
Oh, totally.
It's you know what I mean?
Did you hear the thing with him and Ari though? I know
That was
Yeah.
amazing. I
by
couldn't
now,
believe
but-
that. I was like, Ari has balls.
And Ari kind of.
Ari said on the show last week, he goes, I figured it out. All I have to do, when he called all the 10 people garbage people, he said, all I have to do is make 40 grand a year, and that's all I need. So he goes, that's what I need to survive. As long as I make that, and I figured out I can make that
Yeah.
working the least possible, so I'm fine. So that's all his goal is, to make 40,000 a year.
Yeah.
So he can say whatever he wants and be as honest as he possibly
I love
wants
that.
to be, because he does. His goal is 40,000 a year.
That's so smart.
That is
Ari does it right, man. Ari,
Well,
he
well-
lives well, like, but I just mean like he enjoys this. Like
Yeah,
he's
for-
enjoying his life.
Look,
Bob.
He is.
He's enjoying his life. He is who he is, but he also is apologetic when he's wrong. He's not just a fuck you.
Did you see the one arm thing?
Yeah.
The one arm lady. There was no apology there.
Yeah, but he admitted maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Hold on.
No,
No,
did
I
he?
don't think he did.
Hold on. What happened with the arm?
He actually said, I'll tell you what happened. He actually said that I didn't think it was, I filmed this 2 years ago when I was in a
Right.
different spot. I didn't know they weren't going to edit that out.
Right.
He said I would edit it out if I knew.
Alright.
He didn't want.
And he kind of
he-
even addressed it on the roast. Like he told Big J in one of his jokes, he's just like lay off their handicap stuff. He's like he kind of addressed it. It was like, yeah, I fucked up.
Oh,
He-
really?
He
Yeah.
didn't go to like the Howard
What's the
thing.
one-arm
He had-
thing?
Oh yeah. All right.
It's a
All right,
long
so
story.
he made fun of a girl. He made fun of in his
fat-
act a
fat
fat chick with one arm that smelled and was annoying, and she existed, and she actually
mentioned by name.
He mentioned
Her
by
name.
name, which is a fuck up.
Yeah.
He could have just done the joke, and there's so many fat chicks with one arm who are annoying that tell jokes. There's a few of them. There's one in Iceland, and I think there's one in Turkey. And there's one in LA.
Louis was opening for her. Oh, this week.
But he mentioned her by name, but he did it on his own hour special that he produced that he put on his website. Cut to 2 years later, Comedy Central is looking for content. They're Ari's fans now. They're looking for, and they take his special, they buy it. And they don't edit out the chick's name. Meanwhile, they'll edit out fuck and shit.
Right.
But they won't edit out the chick's name. She made a video, basically, put on, I support gay rights, and
Yuck.
Brought up
and
her sister was raped, which
yeah,
has nothing to do with
her
the
sister was
situation.
raped, which had nothing. And look, I get what. Look, it hurt her feelings, and she was trying to put it out there, like, "Hey, you fucking killed me," and I think she was trying to kill him too, which I don't believe in that. I just call Ari up and go, "Edit, why would you do that?"
Yeah.
Or next time I confront them. But she put up a video that got a lot of fucking views.
She
A
went
lot.
on Ellen.
She did? For that?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, she
Really?
got on Ellen. I mean,
What?
it's the PC world. It's the pity party. Everybody loves that
man.
shit. Fat chick, it's a gold
I
mine.
get made fun of all the time being a fat dude.
Well, you're a dude.
There's a new term they use now for that. It's called body terrorism now. I just read an article last night.
no way.
They refer to it as
No way.
body terrorism.
I agree with it.
That's what I can't
I
stand
don't
about
think they
this
should be
shit.
done. Well, you know what, Mark? Somebody with a 32-inch waist might not get it.
Nah, I was a fat
You
kid,
have
but
thin privilege.
here's my thing with the body privilege or the body terrorism. When girls are fat and unattractive and they're going out for milk in their pajamas at 4 a.m. and you catch them, they're like, "Hey, I'm more than that. I'm a woman. I have talents and I'm beautiful." But then when they're on the red carpet, they look great. They're like, "Yeah, look at my body." I don't get it. You can't have it both ways.
It was the same thing with
Hold on, hold
Caitlyn
on.
Jenner.
You working
thing.
on a bit?
No, I'm just saying.
What if
I'm
it was?
angry.
What if it was? Who cares?
You think there's anything there?
How would he know?
Oh man, that was a 6 combo there.
Well, it's like with Caitlyn Jenner. It's like you're not supposed to it doesn't matter if a woman's beautiful. That's not what you should be focusing on. Whatever. And then we have the situation with Caitlyn Jenner, and everything's just, oh, she's so beautiful. Look how beautiful she is.
Exactly.
It's like, well, we don't mention we're beautiful until we're not supposed to be beautiful. Then make sure we mention how beautiful we are all the time.
Don't judge me by my looks, except when I look good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
Looks aren't important, but then they spend 6 hours on their hair, their makeup. It's like, I thought they weren't important. And then every girl on Facebook, when they post a picture, you're rubbing off of me. It's like, you're gorgeous. Every girl writes, you're gorgeous, you're hot, you're amazing, you're sexy, hottie. It's like, well, are looks important or are they not important?
And if a guy posted you were sexy underneath, it would,
And then 5 girls will post a picture of what's the fat guy in Jersey, the politician,
Chris Christie.
Chris
Chris
Christie.
Christie.
They post.
I
Fat
thought it was a joke about me. 'Cause I'm in Jersey this weekend.
Yeah, Chris Christie's in an ill-fitting baseball uniform. Look at this fat idiot. Oh wait, I thought. What about fat shaming? What about body terrorism?
Yeah.
So sexist. It's all sexist.
And also, anorexia is completely okay to just openly mock. It's the same health problem.
Right,
you know what I mean?
right,
It's the
yeah.
same. People who are
Just a
too
different
skinny
side of it.
have the same problems as people who are too fat. We're just both worried about their health. Bobby, what we're trying to say is,
This is social commentary with Norman and Mailloux.
Look, having people make fun of you because you're fat, you know, it does suck sometimes the way they say it. I just don't like when they say I'm going to die or something. I don't like when they compare me to Patrice or they have to bring his name. You know, I mean, just leave that shit alone.
Right.
My friend, he had diabetes. I don't. He had a stroke. He had high blood pressure. I don't. I'm definitely. I get it. I got to lose weight. Absolutely. Or I will. You know what I mean? Maybe. But I just don't like when they just leave him the fuck out of it.
Right.
You know, it's a sick thing when they, dude, you're going to be like Patrice, or they say even meaner shit than that. And it's like, are you real? I just don't get how you can type that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't understand that.
But there is like something where they are coming at you as stupid as that is to do. Like, hey, you're dead friend. You're gonna be like him. You know. But there is like a concern. People love you, Bobby.
Yeah, but don't bring him up. You don't need to bring him up.
I agree with that.
You don't need. There's no need to bring him up. And it's a very dicky thing to do.
Sure.
It doesn't matter the intent. Yeah. You're being a fucking moron. So I can understand that there's certain things that people, you know, get mad at, you know. And I mean, look, if somebody mentioned me in a special and called me a fat small dicked fucking smelly annoying idiot, I might be like, wow, that fucking stinks.
So I should cut that from my hour.
Huh?
No one's giving you a special.
Yeah, no one's going to see it. You leave it right in there. Actually, call my mom a cunt, too. Call my kid a fag. I don't care. No one's going to see that shit. Yeah, but everything's taken out of context. Look, man, shit hurts. I'm not going to... You cannot say that I don't read it or it doesn't bother me. All right, good for you. Then you're a superhero. It hurts. Some of the shit hurts. But, you know, you grow a thicker and thicker skin as this social media goes on. And, you know, I think Ari knew he fucked up. I think at the time where he was, fuck it. Fat bitch, one arm, blah, 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 whatever. But I think later when he went on Comedy Central, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not going to go on Ellen. You know what I mean? It's not going. I mean, if Ellen is the motherfucker, she got on, he didn't.
Yeah.
So,
but she had to have heard that bit though before. There's no way she never heard it.
She was using him too.
Yeah.
I mean, like he has to work that bit out. So
also,
they're at the Comedy Store together. She has to fucking.
He never does actually make fun of her for only having one arm. He literally says in the bit, he goes, she has one arm which has nothing. Like he actually points out that has nothing to do with the bit at all. It's not making fun of her.
It was a detail about somebody.
Sure.
That's like saying, you know, he has a hair lip, but that has nothing to do with it. You're still making fun of the hair lip.
You are, yeah.
So it's still, you know, a little fucking weird. But the thing is that he doesn't give a fuck. Yeah. That's one thing I love about Ari is that he will say he's decided, you know, this is what I'm going to do. You know, and if that's what you do, great. But that does, you know, it comes with consequences, man. It does. And if you really don't care, why don't you talk about it?
Yeah, I used to do a bit of. There's this girl I went to high school with who has this disease called menorrhagia, where you just have your period forever. It just never stops. Right? Yeah, I know. It's
called fucking
real.
Is that called cunt disease?
No, it's called menorrhagia. But anyway,
the timing had to be so right on that one. You know what I mean? Like if you waited just to say, it wouldn't have been fine. But it was good.
Thank
good
you.
Stuff. It's wrong what they say about Canada.
Yeah. So I used to, and the thing was like early on when I did this bit, I would say her name in it because the name got a laugh, and it was at the point in comedy where
was
anything.
Her name Al? Well, right.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Can I have
Perfect.
that? Bring it back to the U.S. Fuck.
Oh
I feel
man,
like
oh
an
man.
embassy, this bandana. But I used to use her name in it all the time. I dated her twin sister.
Why does
by
it
the way,
smell like
too.
a dead tooth?
You know what, Bobby? That hurts. And
It's
tooth shaming.
It's tooth shaming.
Dental terrorism.
Dental terrorism. Hey, it's the only thing I have over you.
This is what we call
I may be fat and mushy, but I have great teeth.
Yeah, this is the best I've ever done with my jeans. By the way, I used to be a fat guy. You know this.
I know you did.
Yeah.
You used to be. It bugs me.
I used to be 280
Whoa.
280 pounds. Yeah.
280?
Yeah.
Jesus.
You got pictures?
Yep. Yeah. Hold on.
Ooh.
Sorry.
No, not now.
Okay,
Let's do this fucking girls. You get pictures of when you look at me. This is before and after. What the fuck?
And
Let's
funny
go
enough-
suck each other off in the bathroom after the
Because
show.
you're wearing your picture.
That hurt. That hurt, man. That hurt. How does skin feel?
It's cocoa
soft.
butter smooth.
Right? It's so weird, right?
Yeah. Feels like a duck's back.
So ahead, finish.
But I
your-
used to use
finish
a name
your
in this
long
bit.
Canadian thought.
I used to. Well, I mean, if we didn't just keep interrupting with tooth jokes, but
God forbid we were funny during this.
Come on, Snagglepuss,
Yeah.
let's go.
Hurry up, CNN.
Snaggle
Let's do
tooth,
this.
idiot. But anyways,
Oh.
Snaggle
Name
tooth.
calling.
Sorry.
Come on,
Hey,
guys.
somebody's
Name
correcting
calling.
somebody in a mean way. Come on, fucking chopper.
I didn't.
Hey,
All right, let's
But
go.
her sister messaged me and was like,
can you open up a can for me? Give me.
"I
a
don't
can.
think you need it."
No, this is getting stupid. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah.
Sorry, I'm done. I
So
tap
yeah.
out.
Anyways, this is stupid now. But her sister messaged me and was like, "Hey, I heard you have a joke about my sister." I was like, and I just was like, "Oh yeah, that's mean." And I came to the point with the joke. Now I don't need to say her sister's name.
Right.
The joke's good enough without it. But it was just that point where I was like, it was early, and any laugh you got, you needed. So I
Sure.
laughed.
What's her name?
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
No, don't say no.
I'm not gonna say her name. But I
Good
also
for you, Louie. Good
Yeah.
for you.
I assumed he was joking.
And also, but here's the thing: my justification
There's
for
more?
it was that if I use a fake, people are always like, why not just use a fake name? But I was like, well, if I use a fake name, that's just someone else's name. It doesn't make any better. Now, a person whose pussy isn't bleeding forever just has
You
that
could
attached
make
to
up a
them.
name like, Snatch McFlurry. Yeah, something.
That seems more Mark Normandy than.
Bloody Mary.
Ah.
I don't think either of those two liked it. I feel like you just both felt the need.
Waterfall Red.
Wow. Hang on one second.
Waterfall Red.
I'm so glad that we're ending the show on your bomb. You've been gone for a long time. Here you go, Waterfall Red.
That sounds like a fucking grape drink.
Wow. What the fuck, dude? All you gotta do is keep your mouth shut for fucking 10 more seconds.
I'm proud of that line. Just because it's racial and you guys have all that guilt, don't put it on me.
All right, let's go to the chat room real quick.
Andrew Jackson says, if Patrice's name is not brought up with love, then shut your mouth, you cunts.
There you go.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
At this point, let it fucking go.
His A says, you bald, weird-toothed Toronto fag. Jesus, Bobby.
Well,
Kind of an old reference. Not a lot of recent
Jesus,
stuff.
You don't.
This is
you
what
don't proofread none of these.
This is him. No, this is his. He reads it out of the regular chat and picks out what he thinks is funny. Do you
Or
understand?
relevant, or just...
Yeah, and sometimes he fucks up. That's why it's called the Deepu chat.
aha.
But I like the way he does this. Read the next one.
Andrew Jackson says, Will's laughter scares me.
See, I like the way he introduces it. It makes me happy. Go ahead.
Miles Atwood follows up with, sounds like the bathtub lady in The Shining.
I like a lot of these names are reoccurring.
Yeah.
There's
All
four
right,
We have
guys
like,
in this
like
thing.
5
Two
characters.
people in
16th
this.
president
Two
Andrew
people in a
Jackson.
basement.
Yeah.
The other one, go to the regular chat.
They're
Read
in the
the
same
top
room.
one.
They're
Yeah.
chatting.
Yeah.
The
Chatting
most
with each
recent.
other.
They're in the back of the store.
This is the Bobby chat. Read the most recent.
Axiom says, snatch McBleed-a-lot.
There you go. That was,
I like
was better. That was
Bobby
good.
chat's
good.
always better. Go ahead. What else you got, Bobby chat?
Tudor Paul says, is Deepu immune to the bombdana when reading these?
You know what? No.
Good point.
You know what? If they bomb, it's on you from now on.
Yeah, you pick it.
Go ahead.
Aaron Rush says, can we ban the Deepu chat?
Hey, all right, Aaron.
They're really turning on me.
All right. Well, listen, we're going to wrap this up. You guys in the chat room, thanks for hanging out there and making that shit active. And,
Yeah, they were great today.
You guys are awesome in there, man. I really appreciate it. Spread the word. Watch Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll every Thursday. If you listen to this podcast live, if you listen to it from iTunes or Riotcast, or if you watch it on our amazing YouTube channel,
Yep.
you need to watch Thursday nights, FX, TiVo it, watch it live, record whatever you have to do. Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll, 10 o'clock Thursday nights, FX for the next 9 weeks. Just fucking record the series. Go do it right the fuck now, right when you get home. Tell them about the chat. The actual channel.
Yeah, we made a new trailer that explains how to watch live shows. What you do is you go to the latest episode we put out Sunday nights, and there'll be a link there with a date and time, and that's how you know when our live shows are and where they are.
So make sure you go to the YouTube channel and check that out.
Yeah.
If you listen to this audio on your iPhone, just when you get home and get a chance, or even on your app, YouTube app, go there and go to the You Know What Do channel.
Yep.
And watch the video, and it tells you everything. It's a pretty amazing thing. And the subscriptions, make sure you subscribe and review. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm making your hand.
You can't make because my hand is actually a regular size hand. Your hand,
sure?
your hand. What? Your hand looks like it came out of a crypt. Your hand
You need work
your
that
hand-
bad, huh? You need work that
I thought it was an accurate description.
I liked it. The word crypt is funny. It's got the crypt. Louis, I hope you, whatever you got going on right now, I hope that you just keep going. I think this is a freeing time for you. Sometimes when you just take all the shit off the table and you got a clean slate, it's just easier to get along because your expectations aren't on other people. They're on yourself.
Yeah.
So, and I'm sure you'll wind up with managers and agents again and be bitching again. And, I just want to let you know that my manager's probably the best thing that's ever happened in my life.
Wow.
So
Not the child.
someday you'll have that, maybe not.
I'm gonna go back.
No, the child. Yeah, it's all right. No,
yeah.
no, but I'm telling you, man, you're doing what you think is right
Thanks.
in your instincts. You're using your creative instincts to be happy. I always say this: if you want to be successful in this business as a comic, go be happy.
Yes.
Try to be happy first. If you can be happy first, everything else kind of opens up.
How you be happy if you trying to pay bills?
You got to get a manager and an agent that work hard for you. No.
Good luck. If it all fails, you can sell diamonds.
Someone in chat says you always have B&H to fall back on too.
That's another
B&H
genius.
photo.
Hanky-chief.
Handkerchief.
Hanky-chief.
I laughed how bad it was knowing that this dummy's getting the bandana for the first time. There you
Hey.
go.
Right.
Now
Well deserved, right?
everything in the chat's gonna suck now just to keep the bandana over on this fucking
Right.
this. What are you again? All right. So what do you got coming up? Nothing. Wow. Will no.
I'll be. This is out right now.
This
right?
is
It's
Monday.
not- all right,
Monday,
so
and it's
it
live
comes
right
out
now.
Monday.
It's coming out Monday, but we're live right now. How many people
Well,
got
for the
in
people
chat?
that are listening live, I'll be with Al Madrigal on Saturday in Baltimore at the Ram's Head Theater, and then after that, I'm in town. Check out my dates for shows in town in
What's
New
your
York.
website?
LouisKatzComedy.com. LouisKatz. Oh, and I've started my own podcast. It's called Louis Katz Podcast, and you should listen to that too.
Did your agent pick that name?
Woo, doggy.
Louis, I'm a big fan.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
and
funny guy.
I think you're hilarious. You're funny, and you're one of the most interesting cats I know.
Oh, thanks.
You,
Just not today in this 2 hours.
Second
thought you
only
were-
to Barry
I
Cat.
thought you were great today. What's wrong with you?
Oh, thanks.
You
Thanks.
gave us the first half hour, 45 minutes was on you.
Yeah, the
So
first
unfuckable.
5/8.
Hey.
Jesus Christ, Will, what do you got
Good save.
Tonight, being as
besides
it's
fucking
live,
chocolatey skin?
tonight,
God, you look good.
I'm at.
Looks good. He looks like he just came out of the diamond mines.
Back-to-back diamond jokes.
It actually looks like he chopped off the kid's arm who had the diamond. All right.
Tonight, I'm at Salsa con Fuego
Oh God.
up in the
was that?
Bronx, where the
All right,
people are fresh.
So everybody in my podcast chat, don't go. Whatever you do.
Also, I'll be. Oh, my film festival coming up.
What's it
next
called?
month?
What's your
NBC
film?
Short Films. This is our 10th anniversary. I've been doing it for 10 years. NBC's been sponsoring since day one, since I launched this festival.
Well, I hope this film has subtitles.
It's a film festival I produce, asshole.
Okay.
A bunch of people submit their films.
I didn't
and
know you
then
were a
we
producer.
Select, we select them and put on the show.
So NBC gives you the money for it.
Yeah, they
That's
help me
great.
produce it.
Fucking,
Co-produce
that must
it
be a
with me.
great fucking tax
The
tax
semi-
write-off for that
The
fucking company.
semifinals are in New York in August, the third week in August. I can't remember the date. Also, my app is coming out. I still can't say the name.
You can't say it, or you want me to read it and say it?
No, he means he really.
But hopefully in 2 weeks' time, I'll be talking about the app.
Okay, great.
All right.
Do you need help with that? All right.
I like that you looked down to see if you already had the bandana on.
No, Norman, what do you have?
Hey, I got some stuff coming up.
Besides an annoying voice.
I'm on the road a bunch. On the West Coast, San Francisco Punchline, Sacramento Punchline,
Nice.
Tacoma Comedy Club, Stand Up Scottsdale. And check out my podcast, Tuesdays with Stories, with The Truth, Joe List.
Oh yeah, I love that show.
Oh,
a great
thanks.
show.
And follow me on Twitter, @MarkNorm.
Awesome, man. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
I'm Rob Loves Arguing on Twitter, and that's also the name of my podcast, which I just started like 3 weeks ago, which is going lovely. And I'm at Comedy Bar on July 31st.
Back
Your
in
podcast
Canada.
takes place
Back
in
in Canada, yeah.
You have any shows in New York?
I mean, no, not yet. I'm just, I'm slowly getting here.
I'm actually going back up to Toronto to do that
I know.
JFL
42.
Yeah, is that fun?
Yeah, it's the best. I think it's like the most properly run comedy festival in the world. They do it like it's so succinct and tight. It's not as quite as fun as Montreal. Like I'm going
Where
to
am I
Montreal
going to do my
tomorrow.
show?
Probably Comedy Bar.
That's a great
Really?
room.
I love
Comedy
it.
Bar's
I do.
fucking amazing. Comedy Bar is my favorite.
What's the other
place.
room I do over the weed place?
Underground Comedy Club.
Yeah, I always have to cut my set short there because last time I was there, it was packed. It was sold out.
Yeah.
And I was like around 30 minutes in, I was like, I gotta go.
Yeah.
Because I
Contact high.
I just started seeing weird shit. I was like,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what the crowd looks like there.
Huh.
All right.
Can I have that? Let's give it. Oh, Canada.
I was so worried I was going to have it.
All right, that's good, man. Well, thanks. Welcome to New York, first of all.
Thanks.
And thanks for coming on the show. What do you got?
Want to him first, and I'll do your dates.
Oh, yeah, go to Deepu. What do you got, Deepu?
July 31st, I'll be in Union City, New Jersey, doing comedy at Explore Hotel and
Really?
Hostel.
Woo,
That's
hostile.
nice.
That should be fun. Like Lewis would say, I really want to do good numbers there.
At a
And
hostel.
August 9th, I'll be at Freddy's Bar in Park Slope, so you can check that
There
out.
you go. Fucking
Yeah.
look who's getting some shows, man.
Working it.
Good for you,
I didn't
dude.
know we could just announce shows like that. I got a ton of shows then. It's just
Well, we'll go. Do you have a show you want to announce?
I'm
Go ahead.
just fucking
You're
around.
gonna be at the Village Lantern.
Underground. That's underground.
What do you got, Scopo, besides a big, juicy ass?
That's basically all I got going for me. No, I got July 31st and August 1st. I'm at Uncle Vinny's
Oh, Staten
in
Island.
Point Pleasant,
Oh,
New
different Uncle
Jersey.
Vinny's.
Yeah.
And what else?
And what else? That's it.
All right, man. What do I got? All right, well, let's do this. Go to my website, buy my DVD, $5, live at the Village Underground, or you can go to iTunes now. We just released it, the audio version on iTunes. It was up on the top whatever last week when it aired, and it's right up on the front. I don't know if it's still there, but go buy it. Buy a couple songs off it, whatever you're going to do. Just buy the whole album. It's $9, the audio version on iTunes. And have it just on your iPhone or Samsung, whatever the fuck you got. And also, Sex, Drugs, Rock and Roll, Thursday nights at 10 o'clock on FX. I just want to let you know, thank you, everybody who listens to the show, for watching the show. The numbers were fucking great.
That's awesome.
That was a scary that's scary when, you put a show out and you're like, oh, God, the numbers are coming in. Unbelievable, and the DVR numbers were huge. So
Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll.
Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll live numbers that night were huge. The DVR numbers, the 3-day numbers, we still haven't got. We got to wait. They usually wait 7 days, but they're fucking off the charts. So you guys are amazing. Thank you for watching the show. Watch the next 9. I swear to God, they get better and better and better. And my part I do more and more and more every episode. So you're fans of mine, but the whole cast is amazing, so just check it out. What do I got for dates?
If you're listening live in New Jersey, Bobby will be in Springfield, New Jersey, at the Comedy Cove this weekend, Friday and
One
Saturday
show
nights.
Friday, 2 shows Saturday. Comedy Cove, Springfield, New Jersey.
Zanies, Nashville, July 30th and 31st. You going down there? And August 1st, I'm sorry. So that's Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Thursday,
That's-
1, Friday, 2, Saturday, 2.
Then
That's in Nashville, Tennessee. Zanies, correct?
That's correct.
And I haven't been there in a long time, and I don't know how I'm going to do down there. So do me a favor, if you're from there and you're going, spread the word, man. Really try to pack up that Friday night. Saturday night, a lot of people come, but Friday night first show, second show, let's pack this fucker out. So if you're going, get your friends. Let's get it together. Spread the word for me down there.
Long Island, you're at Governor's in
Woo!
Bohemia
Love
on August 7th, and then in Belmore, August 8th.
I love it.
And then August 20th, 21st, 22nd, you're in Utah, Salt Lake City at the 50
Yeah.
West Club.
Can't wait to play that. So, all right, great. And on tomorrow night, I'm going to be at the, I think around 7 o'clock, I'm going to be at the house, BB King's, doing a show with a bunch of other comics. So if you want to come down and check it out, BB King's tomorrow night, Wednesday night.
What time?
Around, I think it's 7 o'clock.
I'm coming.
That's a cool room.
It's a great room, and we're doing it.
I just saw a Tom Petty cover band there last week.
Ooh, I saw Stanhope there.
Wow.
That's better.
That's way better.
Yeah.
Tom Petty cover band.
What are they called?
I didn't have any, Petty Rumors. It was also Stevie Nicks cover
Petty
band.
Rumors.
Yeah.
Canadian.
I hope he gets stuck in Canada.
I hope he gets stuck in a doorway. Oh, come on. That was...
Where
He
is
still has it.
Oh, you still have it on your shoulder. All right, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for coming on, you guys. Thanks for listening to you guys. You guys are the best fans of the world. You know what, dude?
You've been listening to the YKWD podcast. Thanks for listening. Now go back to your shitty jobs. Shitty jobs. Shitty jobs. Check out riotcast.com for all of the best podcasts on the internet. And they're all free.